Bernard. Happy Friday. It's good to see you guys. Welcome to 2019. It's 2019. Nothing's really changed. World's still on fire. We're fine, though. It's cool. We're here. Rip micro. What's wrong with my microphone? It's fine. It's fine. Mark on BCA, good to see you. Only RC Fly, good to see you, man. Yeah, so we survived. We survived 2018 for what it's worth. And here we are for another Friday night, flying around in this lovely, lovely, lovely old school plane. I'm really excited about that. Let's see what's going on in life. My daughter has now slept through the night, only waking up twice. So she's done that twice. I think twice now, more or less. Which is a far cry different from just a couple nights prior to that, where she was up like every 2 or less hours. Yeah, I haven't done any flying since last week. I got my check ride scheduled for next week too, tentatively. So that might end up changing at some point. But for the time being, I have a check ride going to happen sometime next week, and I'll let you guys know after that happens. So we'll see if that ends up going through. The weather's supposed to do some real funky stuff next week, so it may or may not happen. And we're going to be taking Amalia for her very first flight, again, weather pending, next Sunday. So I'll see you guys again twice before we get to that point. But yeah, I'm looking for. I have no idea how she's going to do in the airplane, so we shall find out. Bill Ferrelli, good to see you, buddy. How you doing? The Strain 11. Are you going to be streaming tomorrow? Nah, not tomorrow, man. I'll be yeah. So oh yeah, the other thing that happens. So I'm getting some front page time in the next month. So we're going to be doing bonus streams all month long. Monday nights at 6 o'clock Eastern time, 11 o'clock UTC, GMT, whatever. We are going to be 6 p.m. obviously. We'll be getting some front page exposure. So Monday, I'll be live probably around 5:30 or so, and I'll be live for at least probably 3 or 4 hours Monday night, and it's a 2-hour block from 6 to 8 where that whole thing happens. So if everybody wants to come in and have a little bonus night and come say hello and whatnot, I really appreciate that. I don't know what to expect. I think there's going to be a lot of people getting banned. I have a sneaking suspicion that Twitch is going to show its finest, and we're going to be giving a lot of people the hammer. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, there's 4 weeks of that, and I've already kind of figured out what I'm going to do for all 4 weeks. They're going to be very, very, very planned out flights to try to get some mass appeal going. Like I'm not going to fly this thing on one of those nights because it doesn't quite have the same appeal. But yeah, so every Monday, the next 4 Mondays will be a bonus stream. We'll call it. It'll all be airliner stuff. I'll tell you that. Like I think I'm gonna do the Flight Factor A320 on Monday, and we're gonna fly LAX to Las Vegas and back. And it's just gonna be stuff to kind of show like it's gonna be stuff to attract a very different audience. And just see how it kind of goes. So I'm really excited about that. It should be fun, man. Yeah, I got to get the band hammers ready to go. South Carolina Gaming's good to see us. Sugar Dunkerton, welcome aboard. I love that name. Cafe Chloe, good to see you. Ernie, how you doing, man? Welcome aboard, Ernie the cat. Algorithms in the house. Anybody else I missed here? I think we got them all. Yeah, so that's gonna happen, and then I think we're gonna see how things go. I think I'm gonna try to keep the Monday night thing rolling through after next week or after this month, I should say. So if we do the Monday night thing, it'll probably be like a mix of general aviation aircraft 1 week, and then maybe like some racing sims or some Kerbal or something the next week. I really, really, really want to pick up a second night, and I think that we're gonna try to make it work. It's hard right now with the baby though, because for me to pick up another night, like my wife is then on mom duty, and she can't do anything or really go anywhere. Unless we get my mother-in-law to watch her. So, like the Friday night stuff is totally fine. We talked about this a long time ago, but there was never a second night that was in the original deal. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm looking forward to these next few weeks and seeing what comes of this whole front page, like 2 hours on the front page thing. I have a sneaking suspicion the numbers are going to go up. And then they're not going to stay up. Like as soon as the front page stuff, I don't know how many people we're going to be able to really pull in and keep here, because it's such a niche and different sort of hobby. But who knows? It should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's exciting. It's really exciting. It's something I signed up for. Somebody was asking me how did that happen? And so as a partner, one of the perks as a partner is that you get an account manager. And that's something you don't get with the affiliate and whatnot. And the account manager is basically like a liaison at Twitch that you can reach out to and say, hey, I need some help with something. They also send us monthly newsletters, and they're kind of like, they're supposed to be the people that are sort of like on our side, that gives us, it gives us a point of contact, basically. And I'm sure that he's probably got like 1,000 people that he's a point of contact for, whatever, who knows. But a couple of months ago, probably August or whatever, I think it was actually around the time when he first was assigned to me, they sent out a questionnaire. Like, just a little line at the bottom of an email said, hey, if you're interested in being featured on the front page, go fill this form out. So I went and filled the form out, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, they're gonna put a once a week 150, 200 viewer flight sim streamer on the front page. But sure enough, like, they reached out to me about 2 or 3 weeks ago and said, we're your number's up. You won the lottery this time. And that's really all it is. Like, it's to give us, they're doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Monday through Thursday. And they basically have, I'm guessing they have like 3 or 4 slots that they're opening up in their 2-hour blocks. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of people getting banned. John Fezza, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Disgruntled Sailor, happy Friday, my friend. Hope you're doing well. How's the weather in Chi-Town? So yeah, that's can I get your autograph? God damn it, Max. Oh, sorry. I keep saying that. I shouldn't do that. Sorry, it's supposed to be a PG-13 stream, and I'm not supposed to say things like that. Max, how you doing, man? Happy Friday. It's good to see you. Yeah, so let's see what else is going on. Like, that's pretty much the big stuff. I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age Origins on the side, and I finally hit a point in that game where it like opened up and got really interesting really fast. I've with little Ms. Shuff showing up, I've had to adjust my gaming and pretty much forego the multiplayer stuff for a while, so that when I have her, or when I need to sort of be available, I had to be able to step away like at a moment's notice. So I've been playing a lot of single player stuff. I got an Xbox One X in November, and hooked it up to the TV here in my office. So I've been playing a lot of that stuff, and I've been going through games that I haven't played in the past, like games that I bought and then just never got around to playing for one reason or another. So I went back and I started playing Dragon Age Origins. Or not Origins, sorry, Inquisition. Sorry, I beat Origins years ago. Inquisition's the one I'm playing right now. And that was the one that came out for the Xbox One. Well, that came out for the current generation of consoles, I guess. And man, what a good game. I know that it's not the kind of thing that's going to appeal to a lot of people in here, but like once that thing started to finally open up and get interesting, it's pretty good. And I've really enjoyed my time with it. Fly Purdue, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Pete. Happy Friday. We still got to have our conversation, by the way. If you're around tomorrow, let me know. And we can chat a little bit. I talked to BioWare's good stuff. Oh man, Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2 were so the original Mass Effect game. This is interesting. Well, interesting. So the original Mass Effect game, I wasn't initially like into it. Kiwiasa gets the joke. So I wasn't initially into the whole Mass Effect stuff because like I had tried KOTOR, and I never got into KOTOR. Like I don't know what it was about Knights of the Old Republic, but and I've tried to get into it even now. I'm not a Star Wars fan, and there's just something about the game that didn't really do it for me. But one of my friends, this was 2008. By the way, 2008, for anybody who doesn't know this, was the greatest year for video games ever. You will not tell me that there's ever been a better year to play video games, because that's when you had Mass Effect, Halo 3, Modern Warfare. I don't even remember what else came out that year. There were so many good games that year. But anyway, so Mass Effect. So they're like, you should go pick this Mass Effect game up. And so at the time, I was in my victory lap year where I was living on college. I was living near the college campus with a bunch of my buddies in an apartment. And it was fall break. And they all took off for the weekend. So we had this 4-bedroom, humongous townhouse. And I'm the only person there. Because I didn't feel like leaving because I still had to work. So I went out on a Friday evening and on a whim bought Mass Effect. I'm like, you know what? I've read some good reviews about this. It looks like a cool game. Let's go check it out. And I put 35 hours in that game, and I had beaten it completely by the time bedtime Sunday night rolled around. Like 35 hours in a like, I think I slept like 8 hours between Friday night and Saturday night. I was so engrossed. I was so pulled into that game. Like I don't think I've ever been sucked into a game quite the same way that I was that one. And man, what an awesome game. Anyway, I love BioWare stuff. I still can't play KOTOR though. I've tried KOTOR. I keep trying it. I'll go back to it again. Just not my jam, man. But yeah, so that's been my thing. I've been playing Inquisition. I'm gonna hopefully, I'll play through that, and then I'll probably take solicitation from people for what I should play next. I've also been playing Smash Brothers too, Smash Brothers Ultimate, which is a really damn good game as well. Jack, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, Flying Jackal. Yeah, Mass Effect. Like, I personally think the original Mass Effect is the best one in the series because it has that twist. It has that thing that happens about 3 hours before the end of the game, and you're sitting there like, holy crap, did that happen? And the rest of the game is just this like 800-mile-an-hour march to the end. And you're just like, I don't want to put my controller down. I'm not going to do it. This is it. I'm sitting here until I beat this thing. It was so good. HD Simulations, good to see you. Watchgrass, welcome aboard. Steve99 said hello again. If there's anybody else we miss here, we'll get you in a second. Yeah, Mass Effect 3, no, I'm not even gonna, I beat Mass Effect 2, that was a good game. Mass Effect 3 didn't even bother with it. Mass Effect Andromeda, not even gonna touch it. I know where to end. Kate, I saved Ashley, man. She was my partner. We killed off Caden, man. Don't care about any of that. Spoilers. Ty Cooper, good to see you, man. So yeah, anyway. How we doing? Jim Goliath, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, guys. It's good to see you all. That's a totally not flight sim related path of whatever to go down, but I am, so one last story, and then we'll say that we'll do the thank yous, and then we'll get this thing going. This plane's really quick to get started up, so it won't take us long to get out of here. Scamper's good to see us. Smudge Pixels, welcome aboard. So I was talking to Squirrel, probably a year and a half ago, and we got talking about video games, and he was blown away by the fact that I had played World of Warcraft and I played all these other games. Like, he thought that all I did was play flight simulators. I can promise you that I did a lot of flight simulation for a while, but at this point, like, I spend just as much, if not more, time playing other games than I do playing flight simulators. So my passion, my passion for gaming is far and varied. That's for sure. So, yeah. It's good Friday. Good to see you guys. Who we got here? So I'm gonna go through we'll go through the subscriptions here, and then we'll move on for those. So I'll start off by saying it's water tonight. It's actually water in my Purdue cup because it's January, and in January we only drink it very few social occasions, and as much as I love you guys, this is not a social occasion right now. So we're having a bit of a dry month here to sort of reset the clock and kickstart the diet. Boiler up, indeed. Nah, it actually is water, I promise you. So who we start with today? We got Paco Bort was the first one today. Paco Bort, thanks for 2 months, my friend. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate it. We got Brown Bag Code here for 24 months. Chris, thank you very much for 2 years, man. 2 years of watching Ty fly fake planes, and from time to time a real one too. That's right. We'll get you up in the real one at some point. Cheers, buddy. Thanks, Chris. CQR Smokey here for 11 months. He says, Houston, we have a problem. We're in Dallas. Thank you very much, CQR Smokey. Cheers to you, buddy. Kiwiasa 88 is here for 22 months. He says, Happy New Year, Ty, and everybody else too, for that matter. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much for your continued support. Marcon BCA is here for 20 months. He says, I spent $1,500 unexpectedly over Christmas. Been cutting costs. You're not one of them. Well, I appreciate it, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I hope your $1,500 was at least somewhat well spent. But thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers. Cajun Cacti is here for the first time. I think Cajun Cacti has been here before, but welcome back. Cheers to you, Mr. Cajun Cacti. I do appreciate your your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Danny RG, good to see you. Happy Friday. JT Kerr's in the house. Nam 106, happy 2019. Conman 07, welcome aboard. And we'll keep going here. Sugar Dunkerton. I like that name. Sugar Dunkerton, thanks for 4 months of support, my friend. Cheers to you, buddy. Thank you very much for your continued support. Legacy 2039 here for 3 months. He says, congratulations on the bonus streams and front page. Hope you don't have to use the hammer on too many viewers. I don't know. I'm not going to be using the hammer much. That's going to be for some of my lovely moderators that'll be hanging out. But Legacy, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers to you, my friend. Star Tim's here for 5 months. He says, I like the sound of bonus streams. Me too, man. Star Tim, thank you very much. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate your support. How do you say that? Pilts Harfer 412. Okay, here. I haven't seen your name in chat, so we'll replay this one. Pilts Harfer 412. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, and thank you for your support. That's a really odd name to say. I'm sure I'm making fun of something and I shouldn't, but cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. Fly Purdue Pete, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, man. Thank you very much for your support, Pete. Cheers to you. If you guys aren't following Fly Purdue, you should be. He's a good dude. You're still streaming, right, Pete? I haven't seen you live that much. Code Toad, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Bear Aviation here with a tier 2 subscription for the first time. Bear Aviation, thank you very much. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, and thank you for the tier 2 sub. I really do appreciate it. Tyon Cooper's here for 4 months. He says, I learned how to fly on X-Plane thanks to your streams. Thank you. Well, thank you very much, Tyon Cooper. I'm happy to help. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thanks for 4 months. Colt Rogue's here for 4 months. He says, into the second trimester we go. That's right. Colt Rogue, thank you very much, dude. Colt Rogue's also somebody you should be following if you got any interest in DCS. Are you back on the wagon, man? You're streaming again, right? You're at least doing YouTube stuff, right? You're doing something. I don't know. Colt Rogue's good dude, though. Thank you very much for 4 months, man. I appreciate it. DJ Brett Adams here for 2 months. DJ Brett Adams, thank you very much for 2 months of support. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate that as well. Thank you very much, man. Football 979797. Thank you very much for your support and welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, Mr. Football. Appreciate it. Dogo DR's here for 18 months. He says, cheers. Cheers, Dogo DR. Thank you very much, man. I do appreciate you too. And finally, last but not least, we have Aviator Alexander here for 8 months. He says, 8 months already. How you doing, my friend? I'm doing pretty well, buddy. How are you doing, man? Cheers to you, Aviator Alexander. X-Plane Nightmare, good to see you. B. Farney, how you doing, Ben? Happy Friday. Max Desroche, it's good to see you. Welcome aboard. BT26, welcome aboard. Did we get them all? Comment says, I remember you from the last stream. I don't know. I'm sure I do. The name does ring a bell. Tim Rodeo, good to see you, Tim. Yeah. We'll get the front page coming Monday. It'll be a good time. Jonathan Cordova, welcome aboard. I think we got them all right. All right. So here's the plan tonight. We're going to find Little Rock.
Retard.
Little Rock is an airport located in Arkansas and is not the home of the FNO tonight, but it is a good launching point for us to do an out and back. So we're flying on VATSIM. We're flying in the FNO. The FNO Friday Night Ops, if you don't know, is a weekly VATSIM event on Fridays where they pick an airport, staff it all up, or pick a set of airports, staff them all up, and off you go. So tonight, the FNO covers Dallas-Fort Worth, this guy right here. Here's where we're at in the United States, if you're curious. So it covers Dallas-Fort Worth Airport and Dallas Love Airport right down here. So we're going to make our way from Dallas-Fort Worth all the way up to Little Rock. And then from Little Rock, we're going to make our way back down to Dallas Love. So it's going to be too quick. It's going to be just an out and back flight. I haven't done an out and back flight before on one of these FNOs, so it should be interesting. I don't know what to expect tonight. I don't know if it's going to be super busy. I don't know. The last like 3 times I've tried to say an FNO is going to be a bit of a gong show. It's been anything but. So we'll figure it out. It'll be a good time. JPilot136, thanks, man, for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club to you as well. Cheers. That guy from California, good to see you. Oh, yeah, we can do Oklahoma City one of these days. I was looking for an excuse to go fly to Little Rock. So Max and I, well, Max did all the flying, but we did a trip back in August from New York down to Dallas. He was returning a plane that he was renting, and I rode along with him. And the last stop that we made was here at Little Rock Airport. Awesome FBO, awesome group of people there. Like everybody was super nice. The facilities were absolutely stunning. I would highly recommend if you're flying around that part of the world, or that part of the country, I should say, it's definitely a good place to go stop over. So we're going to be making the flight, though, in this thing. This is the FlyJSim 737-200. The 732 Twin Jet, I think, is the official nomenclature for it. And, yeah, there's nothing to be said about this airplane that hasn't already been said. So we'll just hop right to it, man. So we're flying this thing slant alpha, or slant whiskey, I should say. There's no FMC down here, which really isn't as bad as it sounds. Like, I remember when we all first started doing this flight simulation stuff and the Twitch stuff, like these things were mystical airplanes when it came to like how to navigate and do all that stuff, but it's really not that bad. So we're going to pop through this pretty quickly. It won't take us too long to get up and get out of here. and get going. So if you guys have any questions or whatnot, just ask them, and I'll try to do my best to explain. But I mean, we've seen these planes 1,000 times, so I don't know. Everybody knows what they're doing, right? So we're gonna start with the battery. Boom. With the battery, we're gonna go ahead and bring on the APU. 1, 2, 3. Watch for movement on the exhaust temps. As that's coming up, then we're gonna go yaw damper on. We'll pull one of the fuel pumps on. We'll leave the gens and all that stuff where it's at. So first panel's good. Second panel's good. Third panel is fantastic as well. No, it's not, actually. It's on the emergency exit lights.
Retard.
Turn on the no smoking sign. Turn off fasten seatbelt signs. Everything else there is fantastic. We're going to go window heats on. Apparently they're overheating. Turn electric. I just turn all the hydraulics on because better pushback does weird things. And as soon as that light here comes on, we know the APU is on, so we'll just wait for that now, because that next thing we'll do with the bleeds and all that crap. I serve, and Ian, thank you very much for 24 months. He says 2 years, baby. That's right. Cheers to you, Ian. Thanks, buddy. Brad Margie, good to see it. Your damper did go off, didn't it? I guess you do need the APU on. Well, we'll get on here in just a second. There it goes. Get your ka-chunk. Oh, yeah. There, the yaw damper's on. So that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. We'll turn the APU bleed on. We'll turn the 2 engine bleeds off. Left pack can come on. And gasper fan can come on. We'll bring this down to 31,000 feet. Make sure we're in ground mode, which we are. Our landing altitude this afternoon or this evening will be 266 feet. 270 we'll go with. And we will go position lights on. Fantastic. That's it. Let's call clearance. We'll get people and fuel on here, and then we'll call clearance. So let's go randomize the passengers. Oh, yeah, I have to open the freaking doors. Open the doors. Open the doors. Have I tested comms yet? I've not. Should I test the comms? We'll do it live and see if they work. All right, Wisconsin, good to see you. When I loaded all this stuff up and whatnot, there was nobody online to really test with, so. Brad Margie, good to see it. No Saturday stream. There will be a Monday stream. We did the Saturday stream last week because I was unable to get to my I wasn't in the mood to stream. Is what it came down to on Friday. I apologize for that, but yeah. All right, so let's try this again. Doors are now open. Randomize the passenger count. Randomize the cargo. And we're gonna put trip distance 500. Yeah, well, the 500 nautical miles of fuel is fine, so we'll just leave that where it's at. And that's good, and that's good. And if we push this green spot right here, it sets our trim takeoff. And we'll come down here and we'll set our flaps for takeoff. Flaps 2 is fine. V1 134, V rotate 133, V2 139, easy. And let's call clearance. DFW delivery is 2825.
DFW 48 heavy. Clear to Los Angeles by the high-speed departure. Hold transition to the south. Followed by the 65 flight level 40.
We'll grab DFW Addons while we're at it.
Here is on 126.47.
Just gonna pull it off sim brief or VATSIM here. So we have information, Charlie.
Roger, we are clear to Las Vegas via the
winds calm.
Harvard
10 mile visibility, clear skies, 13 Celsius, altimeter 2999.
Expect flight level 40010.
And landing departing runways 31 right. Yep, so the departing north. Okay. Cool.
Your 3240 readback is correct. Expect runway 36 right for departure. Ground point 65 in Ready, Texas.
The 49s down there could break somebody's stuff.
Roger,
how do you pull the ATIS off that spot? Great question. If you find a field that has an ATIS, so there's the A on it, right? Right click on the field, go to DFW ATIS details, Not everybody posts it, but most of the time they'll post the controller information here, so you can pull that up. So you just right-click on the field itself, go to ADIS details. Now, mind you, that's going to be up to 10 minutes, like 10 minutes out of date, because it's coming off of VATSPI and it's not coming directly off the client. So there's a chance that like Charlie couldn't be current, which I think is probably going to be fine. All right, so let's do craft. We filed Dallas 4, Little Rock direct. And 31,000 feet, I believe. Of course.
Second 50, DFW delivery. Is that you call?
Hey,
I'm not sure what's going on there. Well, he's not issuing him a clearance. He didn't tell him to wait. DFW clearance, good evening. Southwest 717 IFR Little Rock, please. Clearance has filed. What if they don't want to give you the clearance you filed, huh? You ever think about that?
Southwest 717, clearance on request number 3.
Oh, okay.
Second 50, I'm showing you equipment suspect Lima, which you can take a... That tells me that you can take a RNAV departure. If you filed a non-RNAV departure, I can change that. You can keep your current route, or you would like to go into RNAV departure.
Whatever works, you just do then. I don't really mind.
Oh yeah, you get both when you tune in, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's much easier to just cheat and use the text. Well, we're number 3 for clearance, so might be a few minutes. I probably should have grabbed my clearance before we even went live, but whatever. It's fine. BT26, thanks for gifting this up to Bill Ferrelli. Bill, welcome back to the Beer of the Month Club for 2 months. Cheers to both you guys. Thank you very much, BT26. Thanks, Bill. Coast Pilot, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Pancake 6877 says they're doing PDCs. I didn't get a PDC. No PDC for this guy.
Request number 3, Southwest 717, your current request number 2 now.
Oh. Okay. We're number 2 now.
Record 50, you going to be 7 apart from account?
Yeah, I was gonna say they would have given it to me because I filed after delivery was online. I'll do my best, Navarine. I will try not to crash into your house. Have I purchased the new Denver senior in the org? I've not. I'll grab that. Maybe we'll grab that for next week. Groundstop.exe. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, I couldn't send accounts reveal wall since that full wrap since it got oceanic and it I'll send that to you just a second, stand by.
I should have done this while I was talking. Now I don't have anything to talk about. It's all good. How was your guys this week? Did anybody do anything fun for New Year's? We go over to my my wife's uncle's house, and there's a big party group of people that show up. I think there's probably 15 or so there. And the weather was nice enough this time. We were able to step outside and have some cigars, which is awesome. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I know the average age on this channel is generally trending older than me, so they've probably already learned. Most of you have already learned your lesson on this, but do not find yourself in a position where both you and your wife or significant other are hungover with a newborn, because that's not fun. Her and I were both in real bad shape all day on Wednesday. Tuesday. Sorry, it was Tuesday. Yeah, it was a little rough. Just tuned into ground. They're doing 75 miles on trail on a ground stop. What? You're lying, Max. Yeah, I know you're just pulling my chain. Yeah, so don't be hungover. Like, I wasn't, honey, you burned the child before. It's your problem. Yeah. Well, she was a champ. She took her all night, thankfully. So, and yeah, during the day was, oh my gosh, it was rough. We had lunch with our family during the day too. And I'm just like, I never got drunk, right? But it was just, I drank a lot of whiskey and had a cigar, and I forgot to drink water all night. And that was the thing. That's the thing that kill you.
50 DW delivery. I sent you that racket. That's all right with you.
And that just kills you, man. Like, it's rough. So, yeah, don't do that. Is this my first flight? Yes, it is. Colton Lugwood, welcome aboard. Piper Hawk, happy Friday. It's good to see you guys. Medic Dan, welcome aboard. Got hammered on New Year's and started physician's assistant school in the second. Yes. I approve. So yeah, she took the night shift and was a champ about that. But yeah, we were both pretty fuzzy all day. I think we both went to bed pretty early too. In fact, even our daughter went to bed fairly early because she was up most of the night. New Year's, she was being held and loved and everything else, and she just didn't want to. She didn't want to be around. Fusion for days, good to see you. How you doing? I don't know what's going on. We're just waiting for our clearance. So once I get the clearance, we'll be good to go.
Southwest 77 delivery. I have your clearance advisor. Copy.
Ready to copy. Southwest 717.
Southwest 717. Sorry for that delay. You're clear to Little Rock by the Dallas 4 departure. The Little Rock VOR that was filed. I maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 3, 1017 after departure. Departure is on 1. Okay, my frequency was 188.55. Squawk 051.
Repeat the squawk code, please.
Southwest 717. Your departure frequency is 118.55. Squawk 0513.
Thank you. No problem on the delay. Clear to Little Rock, Dallas 4, Little Rock S filed. 10,000 on departure, 310 within 10. Departure 118.55, squawk 0513, Southwest 717.
Southwest 717, the reback is correct. Expect 35 left for departure. Around 0.65. Okay. See ya.
We'll expect that, Southwest 717. Good night. See you. Well, let's go program the FMC. This joke's not going to get old, I promise. Yeah, so let's talk about the departure. So we're going to be flying the Dallas 4 departure. We'll be taking off north. So this will be our first vector here. So on departure 005, and then vectors to join this big guy right here. So we're flying from the Maverick VOR up to the Little Rock VOR on a 064 course outbound and 055 inbound, it looks like. That's interesting. So there's actually a turn there's actually a turn here at Orto, it looks like. Ortro. We'll see how that goes. All right, so we're going to tune in the Maverick VOR 113.1. And that'll be down here, 113.1. And we'll tune into the Little Rock VOR. We'll get that, I should say we'll stand by that, ready to go, 113.9er. 13.9er. And we will also get Little Rock over on the primary on nav 2. So that gives us a DME and lets us know when we've actually got it picked up. So 113.9er on nav 2. Make sure that's tuned in. So we picked up Maverick here. We could listen to it and verify if we really wanted to. Maybe not. There it is. Ah, yes, it's TTT. Dash, dash, dash. That away. Okay, so that's done. We've identified that VOR. Little Rock we'll worry about when we pick it up. So the initial course that we're going to fly is 064 off of Maverick. So 64 on the course. And our initial heading is going to be 005. So 005. Okay, so that's good. That's good. So we've set the course. We set the heading. We'll jump over here. We'll set the squawk code. Squawk is going to be 0513. 0513. Somehow I keep missing the point. Somehow I keep missing the point. Story of my life. Okay, so that's all set then. We got ground. Ground is going to be 121.75. $21.75, and tower is 23.7. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's close all the doors. Okay, call the
Ground to
pushback truck.
Cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I'll show you where I want to go. I want to go right here. Please.
Ground to Cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Seatbelt sign comes on now. And overhead panel looks fantastic. Easy. What we will also then do is set the flight director to heading mode. We will set the pitch command to about there. About 10 degrees up initially. Will be good. And then we will go, yeah, the rest of that we'll set up here in a little bit. So eventually, initially we're going to start off in pitch mode and heading mode for our autopilot. And then we will move up from there and go to IIS mode once we get to 250. Boy, it has been a while since I flew this plane.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
You
Set
connect.
parking brake.
The parking brake is set. Parking brake is not set. Now it's set. Shh, don't tell anybody. We ditched this flight, load up 747s, go straight to Germany. What's in Germany, dude?
Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start.
Oh yeah, we should set the barrow, shouldn't we? 2999er. I knew it was something I was forgetting. Oh yeah, unset the park brake. Winch me up, baby. Let's go. The CMOC approach. I'm not. I don't know if you're going where I think you're going. Terminator.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Terminator says ATC is reporting it's getting pretty hairy over Little Rock. I love you, dude. How you doing, Torb? Happy Friday. Oh, man. We might arrive a little quicker than we expected. Nick Gressler, good to see you. Welcome aboard. G Ghost 01, welcome aboard. Nice to see some people play FSI. Technically, we're playing X-Plane, but it's the same idea. Well, you're not getting clearance off of ground. All right, so we'll start engine number 2. Oh, yeah, we should turn the packs off. All right, into rotations happening. It's cool. We got this.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Hey, Jack, are we using the new particle system in this thing now?
Connecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, there's one good engine. do that. Go bleed on. And we will make it 2 good engines. Probably should have turned the beacon on too, right? Yeah. And the logo light, of course. Logo light's very important. All right. N2's coming up. You don't have to call for push.
So it's disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay, that's 2 good engines coming up. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. See, you had to lead with the iCal code, Bill. Otherwise, I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, yes, and we'll stop in climax on the way, right? Oh, Jeff's not live yet. Oh, okay. That's why I was wondering, like, there's a lot of people coming in here, but what time's Jeff streaming tonight, did he say? All right, packs on. Keto static. Yep, yep. Gens. Good. 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 Now it's good. Bring you on. Turn APU off. Go to low ignition. Right rudder. Left rudder. Left aileron. Right aileron. Full back. Full forward. Trim we set. Let's go 2 notches on the flaps. And auto brakes. We don't have, oh wait, we don't have an RTO in this, right? Okay. Here we go. Fast Joe Testarossa, how you doing? It is 2999er. Little Rock's always busy. Euphoric Rager, thanks for the bits, my friend. Have a fun flight, can't stay long. Hope the stream is lit. Cheers. Some might say it's kilo lit. No, they wouldn't actually say that. That would be stupid. What's wrong with the jetways? Packs are on. I already checked them. Jetways are fine. They're not animated.
Southwest 1290, cleared to Las Vegas, McCarran International Airport. Whoever has these stuck, please turn it off. Southwest 1290, cleared to Las Vegas.
Why is ground giving a clearance?
Sunset for departure, hold the transition, then have filed.
Good start.
Climb via SID. Hopefully I can get this out. Climb via SID.
It's actually not stock, so we're running custom scenery, but I don't know that jetway in particular is animated.
Okay, Southwest 09 cleared to Las Vegas International. Climb via the SID. The transition is.
Or did he just get here? No, he just got here. Never mind.
Departure 18.55, squawk 2204 in the box.
Southwest 1290, read back correct, push and start at your discretion, advise when we taxi, expect runway 31 left.
Okay.
Okay, we'll call wind ready, taxi, we'll expect 1.
Not sure why ground just gave a clearance when there's clearance delivery online, but that's cool. DTW ground, good evening, Southwest 717, spot 49 with Charlie for taxi, please. $49. Be a favor, good to see you.
Southwest 29, holding short of 31 right.
Uh, 329, I'm showing something different on my scope. I'm showing Delta 1937, is that you?
No, we can be holding short of 31 right for 329.
My apologies, I was looking at the wrong one. Southwest 329. Contact tower at 123.7. Have a good evening.
123.7, and we will see you on our way back.
Oh, there's 2 grounds. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm at the. Oh crap! Whoops. I called the Dallas. I called the wrong frequency. And ground Southwest 717. I called the wrong frequency, so don't worry about me. I called Dallas instead of DFW. 2165. There we go. We'll talk to them in a little bit.
Left tower, runway.
Boy, that was real weird. That explains why he gave a clearance. And then East Tower's 2655. Gonna be a good night. I should have a beer. DFW ground, Southwest 717, Charlie, spot 49.
South 17, DW ground, good evening. Runway 35 left, taxi via Kilo, Echo Quebec. Kilo, Echo Quebec.
Kilo, Echo Quebec, runway 35 left, Southwest 717. Okay, so Kilo's the outside here. Clear left, clear right. We're next plane 11.
Air Canada 211, monitor tower 126.55, good day.
12655, Air Canada 211.
I can't believe I did that. It's good start tonight. If that's the worst thing that happens, you know what? I think we'll be okay.
DFW ground, American Pablo 6, ready to taxi, you have info Charlie.
American 506.
I called
DFW
INT ground
good
requesting
evening.
takeoff clearance once in real life. Nice.
Runway 35
Very
left,
nice.
taxi via Kilo.
It happens.
Kilo, Juliet Sierra, Echo Romeo. Kilo, Sierra, Echo Romeo.
Okay, so he must be going all the way to Echo Romeo. I'm going to Echo Quebec. Ian, thanks for gifting to Algorithm. Algorithm, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you guys both
Roger,
for your
American
support.
506,
Cheers.
Kilo, Juliet Sierra, Echo Romeo.
Clocky, thank you very much for 19 months in the tier 2 sub. Happy 19 months, he says. Clocky, thank you very much, man. Cheers. I appreciate it. Colt Rogue, thanks for the 50 bits. Can I pay for my scotch with these? Sure. We'll exchange bits for scotch. Ooh, that was a rough landing. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, he's a shark fin. Ah, yes.
Southwest 717, monitor DFW tower 126.55, good day.
Tower, we'll see you.
Line up one way, 35 left, Air Canada 211.
Okay.
DFW down American 1844, visual 35 left.
Next 531.
On departure 005, we're going up to not 2,500 feet, but 10,000 feet.
Exit left and ground point 65, about 300.
There we go.
Air Canada 211, RNAV Cousins, when calm, runway 5 left, clear for takeoff.
See ya.
Clear for takeoff, 35 left, Air Canada 211.
Air Canada 211, no delay.
See ya.
No delay.
See ya.
American 1844, 35 left, visual.
American 1844, sorry, DFW tower, wind calm, 35 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 35 left,
Why
American
aren't they landing 3-5 right? It's an odd configuration. All right, so we got landing traffic here. We got departing traffic here. It's not chaos, but it's not been chaos yet. I could have called KLIT for clearance. I could have. We will eventually. Mongalicious, good to see you. Welcome aboard and happy Friday. DJ Brett Adams, happy Friday. Ian, happy Friday. I missed you. Captain Cam the Man, welcome aboard. 35 rights closed. Got it. Okay.
Forward departure, Canada 211.
Air Canada should have said no delay, eh? I'll boot that. This guy had plenty of time to come in, though. Yeah, we're doing the return flight. So we're gonna do this flight out to Little Rock. Once we're satisfied, and we're they kick us out, we'll make our way back to Dallas Love. So once we found Little Rock, we go to Love. I hadn't thought about that one yet. That's good. Manarino, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. Extreme Storm Chaser, welcome back to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support, man. Cheers. How you doing, buddy? Mike's Buster, good evening. Happy Friday. Got a new PC build. X-Plane runs great. I'm not used to the frames it puts out. Dude, it's crazy, isn't it? I was watching Val Dude stream today. He's got a 1080 Ti. Man, that thing cranks. His sim looks so good. That guy's auto landing.
Southwest 717, 35 left, line up the lane.
Line up away 35 left, Southwest 717. Is this plane updated for 11:30? I don't know. I thought that I don't know if it did work or not. Jack wasn't here earlier, but okay, clear right, clear left.
American 1844, welcome to DFW, exit left when able.
So we're clear to the left, American 1844.
Link Low 86, welcome aboard. 88, sorry. Link Leo.
Southwest 717, flight heading 010, then call on runway 35 left, ready for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, heading 010, Southwest 717. Okay, lights. Camera. Oh, got to set frequency.
American 1844, contact ground 121.25.
1855. We'll do that real quick.
Yep.
Camera. And action. Good, 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 good. Let's go flying. Okay, power set.
knots.
Check.
T1. Rotate.
Positive rate.
Southwest 717, contact departure 118.55.
Departure 717, we'll see it.
American 506, DFW Tower, 135 left, final lane.
Okay, 92% of the power. Here we go. Turn this down a little bit. Regional departure, Southwest 717, 3,000 for 10,000. Oops. Regional departure, Southwest 717, 4,000, climbing 10,000.
Southwest 717, regional departure for the way, contact us indicate 4,000 you're now climbing via the SID.
Unable to climb via SID 1, Dallas 4, Southwest 717. Got one.
I wish they would tell me those things.
All right, let's do that. Apparently I'm getting Sim Buddy achievements. I didn't want that to be on, but okay. Oh yeah, this happens too.
Right, Southwest 717, car maintain 10,000. Join the 064 radio outbound nobly.
Okay, 10,000, and we'll need a vector for that, Southwest 717.
Turn right, heading 090.
090, Southwest 717. Okay, 090.
Southwest 329.
Not really sure why that's doing that.
Southwest 329, go ahead.
This was happening to me the other day, too.
329, regional departure, get after your contact, I'll indicate 8,100 now climb, maintain 17,000, direct torch.
Cleared to 17,000 and direct torch for Southwest.
Oh, the autopilot, like, like the whole thing is porpoising. I had this happen to me the other day, too.
Alright,
let's pull the power back a little bit. Probably 75% or whatever. Get some speed going here, but we're going to get a level off of 10K. I need a vector because I'm not, because I was on a 010 vector. So with the way this departure works, he told me to join the 064 out of Maverick, right? And the only way for me to get there is for him to give me a vector. There's no way for me to say from here, how do I get over here without him actually telling me which way to go? So that's why we had to ask for that vector. Is this Jeff Fabiano? This is catstrator. Jeff will be live soon, I would imagine. I don't understand why it's porpoising like this. If anybody knows why it's porpoising, I'm more than happy. I'm all ears.
329, 4 center 126.32.
Off to 126.32. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I shut it off, turn it back on, but it's still doing it. I've hit my button on my joystick a couple times too. Toggle the servos. That's gonna be real annoying.
Sorry, last check, that's on for your call sign.
That's a message off of 6.
Oh, we may not be able to fly this. We may not be flying this coming back then if it's like this. That's gonna drive me nuts.
Alright, Southwest 717 radio winner. The 064 radio outbound Maverick.
We're inbound for the 064 radio right now, Southwest 717.
Alright, cool, thank you. You can come in 10,177,000.
And 17,000, Southwest 717.
American 506, come in
off.
17,000, cleared direct.
Pull that pitch back. 10 degrees ought to do it. Nope, we don't need 20. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I need power too, don't I? All these things I suddenly have to manage again. Oh boy! Boy, that was the wrong way to do that. I'm so distracted by the damn trim. Ben Fielder, good to see you. Welcome aboard. And I am running 1130, yes. Is it broken in 1130? Well, we might be switching planes when we get to Little Rock. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay. I see the topic. I see. Take a look at that real quick. Get my damn speed up here. I want 290 in the climb, not
American
that.
506. Looks like you're turning a little away from Zulu. Center to direct Zulu.
That's coming in, so let's go VOR Loke.
That is affirm, American 506. Sorry, I was just trying to join this back, but we'll continue in that regular American 506.
11:30 is not fully released. As such, we're not putting any update until it is. Well, we're going to switch planes when we get to Little Rock then, because I can't deal with that all night long. Quick Wombat, thank you very much for your support, man. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you. Appreciate it. Hope you were doing well. ELA, welcome aboard. Do 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 do. All right, let's go IS mode. Pitch for 290. Add a little bit more power to it. We can bring the power up to probably 94% now. Actually, no, we'll probably leave it. We'll leave it like 92 or so. Up we go. What are my specs? Specs, if you scroll down below, you'll see my specs. Yeah, we'll take the, yeah, you know what? We'll take the rotate out. We'll do the rotate for the second flight. That works for me. Rotate MD-80. The Mad Dog. All right, there's 17. Level off. We'll pull power back to about 80 or so.
Southwest 717, contact Fort Worth now 126.32.
2632, 717, we'll see it. 2632. Let's just turn that down a little bit so it's not quite so bad. Fort Worth Center, Southwest 717, 17,000.
Southwest 717, Fort Worth Center, Roger, climb 18, right level 230.
Level 230, Southwest 717. All right, 23,000. And we're going to go IAS mode. Put the power back in. I'm using FS Global Real Weather with SkyMax and RWC. Dude, I have no idea when Jeff's going to go live. I don't know. This is not Jeff's channel. I think he's probably hosting me right now. I'm sorry if you're here for Jeff, but I have no idea when he's going to go live.
2.27.
He'll go live when he goes live. Hello, everybody from Jeff's stream. It's good to see you all. I hope you get to see him tonight. He's a good dude.
Southwest 329, contact
I did the 737. I did the 737 a couple weeks ago, the ICG. So we'll do the MD-80 for the second flight.
Southwest 329.
Iowa Scotsman, good to see you. Anybody else I miss here? The soothing trim wheel sounds. It's too bad too because the sounds are so good in this plane, but yeah, until they fix that problem, like that's kind of a showstopper. I'm glad I didn't pick a longer flight to do for this. Hey Jack, how you doing, man? There's a problem with your plane.
UPS 2768 to 70 to 184.
I think we either ran out of trim or it's just like I don't know. It's porpoising pretty good though. We're gonna have to change planes to the break. Delta Who says on the forums that you guys aren't doing anything with 1130 yet, so I'm sorry. It's spinning round in circles. Round and round it goes. Anyway, it's a quick flight, so it's not that big a deal. So what we're doing here, we're tracking 064 outbound. We're going to take it for 150 miles to Ortro. Once we get to Ortro, we're going to intercept and make our way then up to Little Rock VOR. So when that DME comes in, well, that means we'll tune into Little Rock, and then we can start making the turn once we get to Ortro.
Southwest 717, contact forward center 132.27.
Is that for Southwest 717?
Southwest 717, affirmative, contact forward center 132.27.
3227, Southwest 717. We'll see it. 3227. Oh, apparently he's live streaming. Fort Worth Center, Southwest 717, flight level 217, climbing flight level 230. Hi, Van 74. Good to see you. How you doing, buddy?
Turn 20 degrees to the left, where Southwest 329.
Southwest 717, 42
Southwest 717, 222, climbing flight level 230.
South 747, call maintain level 310.
Climb maintain flight level 310, Southwest 717.
And Southwest 717, clear like basket.
Unable. We're Slant Whiskey.
Unable.
Fort Worth Center, good evening, 5868 with you, flight level 340, direct Monroe.
JR Wax, good to see you, buddy. How you doing?
Central State 68, 4 Center, Roger.
Super, how you doing?
923.
BH Wild, good to see you.
Expect direct Little Rock and Portage.
American 923.
Yeah, the control's like. Well, so this is the second controller now that has been thrown off by our flight plan. That's okay.
More like 2 minutes back.
November Papa, thank you very much for 3 months, man. Thank you very much for 3 months, November Papa. Cheers to you. Spin me right round, right around like the record.
That was 329 correct.
So Slant Whiskey is Slant Alpha above 28,000 feet. It's basically the same thing.
Direct Memphis or Southwest 329.
Mr. Cosmog Spacey, how you doing? Welcome aboard.
Retard.
Destrudio, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers. What's going on?
American 242, so fast crash maintain.
All right. Let's see, the power at 92 is good. Trying to blow our. We're watching the exhaust temp. If the exhaust temp is a little lower, I try to punch a little bit more juice into it, but we risk burning up the plane at that point.
Yeah, Little Rock Airport, American 923.
But we're still climbing like 1,000 feet per minute. Up we go.
147 American politics with you, climbing through 203 up to 230.
American 506, 4% call maintain, level 330.
330
What am I drinking? I got water tonight, man. I usually take the month of January off, just because I kickstarting the diet again, and the booze doesn't help and all that stuff. So it's gonna be water for the next few weeks, and then yeah, off we go to February. We'll get back into some beers. I got some really good beers downstairs too to dive into. So it's kind of it's a little bit of a disappointment that I can't that I'm not willing to drink it tonight. But yeah. So Slant Alpha and Slant Whiskey are the same, except Slant Whiskey is allows flight into RVSM airspace. So if you're Slant Alpha, technically you can't go above 28,000 feet. If you're Slant Whiskey, then you can go all the way up to, whatever. Most of the controllers aren't really going to care. Like, they're going to treat Slant Alpha and Slant Whiskey the same.
Okay, 211 to direct Little Rock Port.
Clear direct Little Rock, right down to them.
But yeah. So if you have whiskey, you can go higher. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. So if you're curious, like go look up RVSM. to see kind of what that entails. So it's flight into a different kind of airspace. Like it basically allows for lower separation minimums for ATC, because there's an assumption that the plane is going to be a little higher tech and able to fly its altitude a little bit better. Like, I think it basically allows for 1,000-foot separation, whereas below, like in non-RVSM space, has to be like 2,000-foot separation or something like that. The ATC guys are going to know better than me on that one. Did you adjust the gamma on your sim? I did not. That's all haze and whatnot from the environment. So that's going to be SkyMax and FS Global that's causing all that to come through like that. If it was higher gamma, then you would see everything kind of blown out a bit on the panel. Oh crap! I left. How long has that been up? I didn't mean to leave that up. So far, 2019 has been pretty good. I got no complaints. Yeah, so I stopped using it a long time ago as well. And so they released an update for it recently that they released an update for it recently. Okay, sorry, just making sure it's not a call. There's an update that came out a couple weeks ago that gives that and RW the real weather connector better integration into FS Global. So I used FS Global anyway, so I went ahead and reinstalled and tried using this again, and I've been really happy with SkyMax Pro, the SkyMax Pro, FS Global, and RWC combination of like collection of products, if you will. That being said, it's kind of expensive. Like, if you put all those things together, you get into like the same price that X Enviro was. I don't know that it's worth spending all of that money if you don't already have the components, but I'm very happy with how it looks. Max, thanks very much for the bits, man. The sound of the trim wheel is the best ASMR I've ever heard. Direct Little Rock. Cheers, Max. Thank you very much for the bits, buddy. I appreciate it.
Verify your chromosomes 330. That was your instruction.
Is that from me?
American 330 Metro Papa. 23
what is the slant? I'm flying this, but with an FMS. So if you've got an FMS, if you've got GPS, then you're
3365 American 923.
So if you've got an FMS and you're flying above 28,000, or able to, if your plane is capable of going above 28,000 feet, you're slant Lima. If you're below 28,000 feet, you're slant Gulf. So it just means like an FMS and a GPS are kind of the same thing. There are some nuances and whatnot around, like you can be like RNAV equipped using inertial navigation and not actually have GPS, but I won't even get into that. Like Slant Golf and Slant Lima are sort of the equivalent of Slant Whiskey or Slant Alpha Slant Whiskey. Ian, thank you very much for the bits, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. You're a good dude. And MTaus48, thanks very much for 2 months of support. Says keep up the great work. Thank you very much, MTaus. I do appreciate your support as well. Cheers. Fusion for Days, good to see it. Assuming you were going to remain Southwest for the flight back, what are you going to be now? I don't know. We'll probably go back to American. I don't really care about the immersion factor if that airline doesn't go to that airport. Like, it doesn't bother me. Maybe we'll do Allegiant going back there. Something dumb like that. I don't generally put a whole lot of thought into my liveries and sort of airlines of choice. Ian, thanks for gifting us up to Taco83. Taco83, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much, Ian. So yeah, we do now have Little Rock with VOR, so that's good. Are we going to make our change here at 151 nautical miles? So when that number hits 151, we're going to change over to Little Rock, and we're going to fly a 055 course. That'll take us inbound to the airport. It's a 117-mile leg.
Retard.
Let's see if we actually make it up there, too. Jeez. Max, thanks for gifting 5... Oh, Jesus, how many... Holy crap, dude. Thanks for gifting 50 subs. We're going to be here for a while.
42 Alpha Bravo, 4
Max, thank you very much for gifting all those subs, dude.
Retard.
I really do appreciate it, dude. Frank Sallow, Fusion for Days, ZZ Swifty, Valison,
Forward center.
Zerakan, Wannabe Pilots, Micebuster, Flight Tone, Bennett LA, Munga Licious, Captain Obvious, Sunic, Elbies, G Dad Jibbit.
Retard.
13365 for Canada 2.
Oh, that was him. Okay. Captain Obvious, Sunic, Elbies, G Dad, Deej Jib, Steeler 1980, Celis 13, Linaru, Rennie 156, Megatron 712, Capri Mark 3, Grinch Squad, The Ark, Sufrin, Wispy 75, NV Pilot, Piper the Hawk, Aviation 380, Flight Time 95. Oh, where am I at here? I lost. Oh, here we go. Biohaz 57, San Antonio 727, Esteto 83, Kleenex Ghost, Wolfie 2671, Justin C's 275, Flip Side XX, Miss Zimansky 25, G Ghost 01, DMB Bird 48, Rye Guy 911, PP 73913, and Korand, Dan Freeman, Shakish, S Hackis. We're gonna go with S Hackis, Brad Margie, Echo Agent, J2 Night Push. Night Bush, really? That's a good one. That's oddly appropriate. Bradbury 234, Pancake 6877, and Paramatchet. Welcome everybody to the Beer of the Month Club. Max, thank you very much, dude. You were far too generous. Guys, thank you very much to all of you for tuning in. And thank you to Max for the subs. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, thank you very much, man. That's pretty wild. Very, very generous of you. The plane is having difficulties actually getting to altitude now. I think it's because of this trim problem. See if we can give it a little bit more juice here without cooking the engine. Try 94% N1. That'll give us another 100, 200, maybe 100 feet per minute. 2,000 feet to go. By the time we get to cruise, it's going to be time to come right back down. Oh, yeah, we should be climbing in... Never mind. We should be climbing in Mach mode now anyway. So I'm going to bring the power back 92. We'll just get that nose up a touch. So we should be like Mach 7.4 in the climb here. I just wasn't paying attention.
Retard.
It's going to go off for a while. Max, thanks again, buddy. I do appreciate it. Seriously. Best stream on Twitch. Aww. Thank you. EMS 2019, good to see it. Midwest Zach, all my sister's boyfriend's account. You have a new viewer. Happy late New Year. EMS 2019, thanks very much, man. Cheers, buddy. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Frank Salo, welcome aboard. Capri MK03, happy Friday. Welcome aboard. All right. Why all of a sudden did we stop climbing? Keep going, plane. Come on, you can do it. You got this in you, I know. We can bring it back to Mach 0.2 if we have to. Or 7.2, I should say. Spawns into VATSIM for the first time in 3 months. Just theme. Yeah. Bulldog 2279, good to see you. I'm going to have nightmares, I know, right? People on Twitch are going to come in here at some point and be like, I'm getting the wrong impression of all this. I think I'm making fun of people, but thoughts and prayers to the entire Southwest family at the passing of their founder. I know, man. That's pretty sad news. That dude did a lot to change this entire industry. That's for sure.
American Pocket City.
Retard.
Little Rock for American Pocket City. Stand by, American 242.
It's almost like it's running out of trim completely. Like it's trying to go a little higher, but it doesn't seem to have enough.
All right, American 506, Clear Pocket City, Papa X-Ray Victor. Papa X-Ray Victor.
I wonder if there were flight model changes that made that happen. Slim WP, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I am still running SkyMax. Yep. Every subscription is a microaggression. I approve. We should say, Little Rock, I'm in you. He shouldn't be in there. He should be on there. All right. Pull the power back a little bit here, just so we don't cook the engines quite so much. Probably get away with about 90%, right?
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Yeah. All right. Seatbelt signs.
29, catch the center 133.
There's so much to see out the window with all the haze. Oh, you're right. Viewers. Crap.
Retard.
Crap,
Retard.
crap, crap.
Retard.
Turn. I got so caught up. Yeah. Uh-oh. It's a good thing these airways are wide, right?
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Southwest 229, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
055 is what we want.
Up to 133.65. We'll hopefully see you on the way back. Thank you for your service.
Retard. Retard.
Well, we're only 5 miles off course, so it could be worse.
50 miles east of Monrovia.
We're doing okay.
South 445, 47 Roger.
Request delay fixtures, Twitch subscriptions. Yeah, no kidding, man.
American 506, forward center.
Retard. Retard.
It's funny with VATSIM, you can hear most of the pilots fine, but sometimes, well, I mean, there's pilots that are bad, there's controllers that are bad. Cabin tour we'll do in a little bit. We got some other stuff to contend with right now. We're gonna get a frequency change here in a little bit anyway.
4% American 506. Go ahead, please. American 506.
I don't know. I guess you can turn it off. Like, it doesn't actually matter.
Okay, American 5X. I'm not showing a file.
Nothing's gonna break if you leave it on.
Sir, what's your estimated true airspeed for your flight?
Touch and goes. I'm gonna do a low approach first.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
It's a little damp in Little Rock.
True airspeed will
Please
be
keep going, guys. Keep going. I like this.
20 for American 5X.
There's no weather there yet, though, either.
American 506, verify that's your true airspeed, not your ground speed.
Oh, man. He's asking somebody what his true airspeed is?
Retard.
No way. Ain't nobody got time for true airspeed.
American 506. Listen to American 506. That is affirmative for us, American 506.
Why would you ask me for the true airspeed?
Retard.
Mock or indicated? Unless he's like, I don't know.
American 506, Roger, that's been amended. Contact Center 1.
Oh, that's weird. What Dragon Age am I playing? I'm playing Inquisition right now. Dragon Age Inquisition.
Look at that, open American Center.
I think Riddle Rock just got fast wax on the runway. It's in great shape. Fantastic.
Retard. Retard.
It's
contact Center 133.65.
3365 Southwest 717. We'll see you. 3365.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Memphis Center Southwest 717 50310.
717, Memphis Center, Roger. Cross 35 miles to the southwest of Little Rock at 10,000. The Little Rock altimeter is 2996.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Okay, so like you said, cross 25 miles southwest of Little Rock at 10,000 Southwest 717. Okay, so 25 miles out, we need to be 10,000 feet. That's 50 miles. That's 45 miles from here.
717, close, cross 35. 35 miles to the
Retard.
southwest of
Retard.
10,000.
Retard.
All right, 35 miles southwest 717. Thanks. Okay, that's even better. So now we've got 34 miles to get down 21,000 feet. Okay.
Canada, turn right heading 0.
So here's what we're going to have to do.
Retard.
It's going to
Retard.
maintain 3,000.
We're not going to, this is going to be impossible, by the way. So we're going to go IAS mode. We'll leave it at 290. Pull the power. We're going to have to just dive and drive here. We're way too high right now. So we've got 30 miles to get down 21,000 feet.
American 511.
We need twice that. So I need a 4,000 foot per minute descent rate,
13.45.
an average, to get myself down.
13545 American 511.
So we're going to catch up to our 290 speed here. Once we do that, vertical speed's going to come back up. And I'm going to pop out the speed brakes here.
Retard, retard, retard.
Air Canada 211, turn right heading 090, descend to maintain 3000.
090, descend maintain 2000, Air Canada 211.
Canada 211, this is vectors for your descent, so hurry down to 30.
Chop and drop. This is one of the wings rips off, yeah. Like, we're not far from having to just put this damn thing into a slip. She's doing okay, though.
Alright, I got a couple of times.
Retard.
Okay, so 20 miles to go. And 15,000 feet. So 15,000, we need 30 miles. So we won't have to keep this pace up for very long, but we'll have to keep it for a little bit.
Good evening, American 506.
Retard.
American 506, this is American. American 49, via the barbecue 3 arrival, landing north.
Ah!
Altimeter is 2976.
Retard.
Hey, does anybody know, is the Rotate MD-80 having similar problems? Or is it just, has anybody seen it on the forums?
Make sure we got it. Descend via the barbecue 3 arrival for American 49.
49 will descend via the barbecue arrival.
Okay, 15 miles and 10,000 feet.
Retard.
It's going to be close. Okay, 299.7 was the altimeter.
Good evening, Memphis Center, Delta 89, flight level.
It's telling me sync rate. Why, yes, I know. Thank you.
59, Memphis Center, Roger.
All right, Little Rock weather, slightly damp, 10 miles, few clouds, 20,000, or few clouds, 2,000, I should say, 5 Celsius, 296, so we'll get a visual approach coming in there almost certainly.
Retard.
You never want to rush to... You're doing just fine, Quacka Wombat.
American
Welcome aboard.
23 airport at your...
My daughter was in this flight. She'd be screaming about her ears. Yeah, she would be.
And 14
oh, yeah.
Retard.
I mean, I've been on planes that have done descents like this, and it's not from altitude like that, but like from down a little lower. It's very uncomfortable.
4 right.
4 left or 4 right?
American 923, you're cleared the visual approach, runway 4 right.
Retard.
Air 211, turn left heading 330.
Jason GB, how you doing, Justin?
Is that Air Canada 211?
I agreed. Best way to spend a Friday. Hell
Canada
yeah.
211, affirmative, turn left heading 330.
The DJ trim.
Retard.
330, Air Canada 211.
Retard.
Don't know many of you in chat. This has been worth my time so far. Certainly brightened my day and week. Bear Aviation, glad to hear it, man. We're happy to have you here, buddy.
Barbecue 3 arrival, landing north.
It's all about it's all about taking yourself not quite so seriously, you know, having a good time with it.
Barbecue 3 landing north.
Dude, we're gonna make it. I think we're actually gonna make it.
Retard.
2 miles to go, 2,200 feet. This could be, if we do this, by the way, this is a freaking miracle. Just want to point that out.
211, report the airport in sight.
It's been a,
it's going to be at your 2 to 3 o'clock.
It's been a KLIT show. Oh, it's over here. Kelbo 907, thanks for 9 months. He says, Das Svich baby, yeah?
American 923.
Thank you very much, man. Serby plays, thanks for 17 months, Serby. He says, how bad is VATSIM? It's not too bad tonight, actually. It's been pretty good.
Land 4 right, American 923.
Thank you very much, Serby. Oh, no, we missed it. Sorry, we were going to 10, not 11.
Retard.
Dive bomber. Yeah, I got that. Thank you. I don't actually want the achievements to show up.
Approach Air Canada 211. I got the field site.
I like the achievement thing, but at the same time, like,
Retard. Retard.
don't want the
Retard.
quick menu.
Final on a 7-mile final. Clear visual approach.
That's
to
all right.
Four right. Maintain 180 knots until the 5-mile final.
All right, so I'll follow the American in.
85 knots or so. Actually, we'll probably do 80%.
And maintain 180 until final.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
It's 11:30 still in beta. Yeah, the release candidate's out at this point. It is technically still in beta.
Delta 1268 ready to taxi.
Delta 1268.
Somebody tried to be a buddy, yeah. Diving at the KLIT can be risky.
Retard.
I don't think it's mold disturbing. I think it's like worn off paint.
Taxi 20 right, the Tango Bravo, Delta 1268.
Tango 1 Bravo.
I'm not gonna, man. We're keeping this thing. We're trying to keep this PG. You see, here's the thing, okay? There's this subtlety to the whole thing, right? And that's what's made it fun tonight. And so if I never actually come out and say it, if I say KLIT, it's different. Trust me, I know what's going on.
American 181, this is Roger.
And Barb will pull that speed to make up for the fact that, you know, I'm late.
2169, level 340. American 21, correction United, 2169.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Okay, wind's 230. So we're gonna probably land 22 left, 22 right.
2169. American 181, do not exceed
Easy.
Mach decimal 79ers, facing balance.
Retard.
The green's an anti-corrosion layer. There you go. Ernie would know. So that's anti-corrosion, not mold or not worn-off paint. Well, probably is worn-off paint underneath the gray. Some nice details, what it is.
4 right, clear to land, Air Canada 211.
Take your time when approaching KLIT. We're not in a rush to get to Little Rock.
Southwest 917, direct standby. Southwest 917, descend and maintain 3000. Correction, Southwest 717, descend and maintain 3000.
3,000, Southwest 717. All right, 3,000. We'll pull the power back now. We're going to go 250 knots. 250 knots. We'll go IIS mode, so it's going to hold this altitude.
Southwest 717, direct Getty when able to set and maintain 3000. Report the airport in sight.
We are unable to direct Getty. We're slant whiskey, Southwest 717.
Southwest 717, roger. And heading. Report the airport in sight.
We'll put the airport in sight, Southwest 717. I think he tried to give me the direct yet again. So let's pull you up, go landing. Flaps 30, VREF 128. Got that.
Colgan 40, Colgan 471, contact forward 45 tonight.
All right, so we're looking for the airfield.
Broken for Colgan 471. Appreciate it.
Colgan 471, Fort Worth 135.45 tonight.
Field elevation is 266, so it's still
3923 coming Victor here at KLIT.
American 923, taxi to the ramp via Romeo uniform. Have a nice night.
I don't think this controller is amused by us.
Southwest 717, turn left heading 30 vectors for your descent.
30 vectors descent, Southwest 717. All right, 30 vectors descent, hold select.
Southwest 717, I can box you around if you need it.
I have the field now, Southwest 717.
Okay, Southwest 717, clear visual approach, runway 4 right.
Clear visual approach 4 white, Southwest 717. All right, so let's get this nose up here.
Delta 1268, hold short.
Can we lose all this altitude? Probably not.
1268 and 2406, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 20 right, Delta 1268.
Southwest 717, wind 2303, runway 4 right, clear to land.
We land 4 right, Southwest 717. How this works, right? I think we're gonna make it.
Little Rock Tower, Canada 211, clear 4 right, looking for the ramp.
Canada 211, runway. Can taxi to the ramp via Romeo uniform. Have a good night.
Romeo uniform to the ramp. Have a good night. Thank you.
Memphis, Southwest 717. Can we enter the pattern for 22 left?
You want to 22 left? I'm going to stay on 4 right.
I'd like to go to 22 left, Southwest 717.
Southwest 717, enter left, runway 22 left, runway 22 left, cleared wind 2303.
Okay, left downwind, clear to land 22 left, Southwest 717. We almost made it, though. It's pretty close. Oversped the flaps. Definitely yanked those suckers off. Whatever, we don't need flaps. It's chilly on steroids. I resent that. 2 controllers left me high.
Is in the area at about 1200.
Okay, so let's go auto brakes.
Delta 1268, turn right.
Min.
Maintain,
Bring you in, arm you. Gear down 3 green. We'll get the flaps and all that stuff done in a second.
Turn right, direct.
One notch flaps.
Flight level. I didn't catch the flight level. Sorry, double 1268.
Delta 1268, flight level 290 for now.
Roger, turning King and flight level 290. Delta 1268.
Okay, have the runway.
American 49, contact with approach 125.8, American 49, 25.8.
25 8 American 4968. Center, good evening, American 1612 360.
I'm going to call this stable enough.
American 16, that's all right.
Master caution. That's just the bleeds complaining. Gear flaps good.
300. 200. Sink rate. Full 100. Sink rate. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
American 1814, you are leaving my airspace.
Retard.
Indeed, offline for American 1814.
Frequency change approved. Good day, American 1814.
Southwest 717, right turn off the runway.
Right turn Southwest 717. It's not like he was going to give me the rest of the instructions.
Southwest 717, taxi to the right via Romeo Tango. Have a good night.
Romeo Tango, Southwest 717. We'll see you in a few. And that's a threat. Well, I never did the ignition. There's all sorts of stuff we didn't do. Whatever. It's good enough. Oh dear. Come on. All sorts of SimBuddy achievements coming in. I just got SimBuddy working again. That's why that's coming through like that. And a very old version of the client that wasn't running.
15, reach that transponder, squawk 5621.
We made it to Little Rock and KLIT. The trim wheel, yeah, because it turned the autopilot off. As soon as it turned the autopilot off, the trim wheel was stopped. It was fine. The thread of the needle.
American 1612, gonna maintain.
Yeah, we'll watch that replayed approach again. We slipped it in just fine. Hell yeah. I love the fact, by the way, that everybody here is juvenile and playing along and having a good time with this. I've been looking for an excuse to fly to this airport because I knew it would be hilarious. I'm sure there's If there's somebody out there that's offended by this, I really am sorry. I did not mean to offend anybody.
American 55.
It's juvenile humor. It's just how it goes sometimes. It's a lot flatter. Because we got runway contours off.
Tons of 50 at the hotel.
Is there any other way? I need some landscaping. I don't know. It's not a lot of shrubbery around. It looks pretty good. Thank you very much, Space Dandy. I appreciate it, man. And thanks for 13 months, Space Dandy. Censored Airport call sign. I am in you. Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
American 1148, Roger.
Friday night being juvenile is legit. We'll take it.
I just think the American 1148.
Bring me a shrubbery.
Approach from 5.8. Good night.
It's gonna leave engines on and all that stuff.
For Delta 859, good night.
All right, done there. We'll disconnect from VATSIM. We're going to watch that one again, and then reload the sim and change planes. All right, so replay mode. Here's your tower view. Still got it pretty well configured. Bang that sucker around, try to keep the descent going, try to keep the deceleration going. It was really, the speed was really starting to come back in that turn when I popped the flaps out to 30. I don't think you're supposed to turn a plane like that with flaps 30, but whatever, it's fine. Once I had the runway in sight, I knew I was fine, even though I was coming in a little high. Tactical approach. Oh man, Celeste 13, good to see you. Simulator 72, thank you very much for the bits. Just tuned in, instantly started giggling. Well done. Cheers, buddy. It's majestic, isn't it? Yep. Very nice dive there. I don't know. I thought the approach was okay, all things considered. Both those controllers left me super high though, like the last two controllers. Didn't float it too bad either. Oh, there was a thunk. Yeah, okay. Not quite butter. Yeah, we need to go back here. That never gets old, by the way. Let's do that one again. Turn your speakers up for this. Fast forward and rewind a bunch over and over. That sounds bad. Yeah, it was kind of a thunker. Nice. Very nice. All right, let's reload the sim. I always reload when I'm jumping into a new plane. Always. Hopefully nobody was wearing a wig because you just lost it. You Fork Ranger, how you doing, buddy? Happy Saturday.
Retard.
Angry Pilot, thanks for 14 months, man. Soon the F-14 will be... Yeah, I know. F-14's going to be good stuff. Cheers, Angry Pilot. I appreciate it, man. Rounds night at the KLIT Cat
Checking
Club.
updates.
Blink. 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 Oh, man.
Updates finished.
Kid lost pacifier on the bounce. It's fine. We didn't bounce it. It just was firm. Very firm. Any specific reason I restart? Just because airplanes can screw the, like they there's variables and stuff that get loaded in the background, and when you're changing planes, it's just my experience has generally been that it's better to restart between. So let's do a Legion for this. I guess new ramp start one. All right, folks. I'm going to step away for a few minutes. If you guys are taking off, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you're sticking around, we'll see you here in a couple minutes to make our return trip to Dallas Love Field. If you're on VATSIM, feel free to come join us. We're going to be at Little Rock down to K Delta Alpha Lima. See you guys in a few minutes. BT Raider, thanks for 11 months. Good evening to you as well. Cheers, buddy. All right. Let's grab you. Be right back. All good, Kleenex Ghost. Stream title was quite the hot button issue today. Euphoric Ranger, no beer right now. We're in the month of January. I usually kind of take it off. It'll be water for the next few weeks. In February, we'll get back to it, I promise. Be right back, guys. Is the BSS sound pack for the FFA320 worth it? In my opinion, yes. Okay. Catstrator's next tip of the day. X-Plane, X-Squawk Box. Windows shows up in the middle. Go to Plugins, X-Squawk Box, Preferences. Change the text window size to anything that's not the current window size. Boop, and it resets itself. Somebody loaded on top of me. So we'll move. Yeah, it's good enough. All right, let me get a mint in here. Bow has 5-7. Good to see it. The Strain, thank you for the bits. Appreciate it.
Mr. Senator, Southwest 2140.
Let's turn them off. Some might say they're scissoring. All right. We need a flight plan. KLIT down to KDAL. We're at an MD-80. Perfect. Generate OP on that. Yep. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's what I have, Max. They got me at 300, but I don't think I'm going to go that high. I'll file 280 as well. Sorry, I need a mint between these things. Otherwise my throat gets super raw. So I apologize for sitting here and eating. Longtime viewers will know this happens every week, though. Coast Pilot, thank you very much for the 500 bits, man. Here's a weekly diaper formula cheer before things get nutty on the way back. I appreciate it, man. Cheers, buddy. Really do. Trust me, she's got diapers and formula for a while now. Okay. Let's change the altitude to 28,000. Everything else can stay the same. What am I doing here? VATSIM. File that. Set up flight plan for flight. That's me, Dirk, and then Cricket 1. That, close all those guys. Anybody that wants to ask, this is for flight. An app running on my iPad. Oh, that's easy. Got the full arrival on that one too. Cool. Okay. Sucker going. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Welcome back to part number 2 Take us from Little Rock, Arkansas, down to Dallas, Texas. Going to Dallas Love Field for this one. My good friend in the Air Canada. I'm assuming that's still Bob. Yeah.
10 minutes departures with me.
Night mode charts are pretty sweet, yeah. I chew mints when I'm in a hurry.
If that's clear to Dallas Love,
They get the job done.
then it's filed.
Okay, so let's get this sucker on. We shouldn't actually be hearing anybody, but that's fine. Okay, so this takes a little bit of an adjustment in thinking because the overhead panel is a lot less intuitive. So we'll start by turning you guys on. Let's connect the... Actually, we don't need the ground power. Let's just do battery on.
20 right, 22 right for Air Canada 211.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's coming up. So let's turn the start pump on. So we'll need that for it to actually start.
American 497, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Armed emergency exit lights. Turn on the no smoking sign. Turn off the seatbelts. Oh, it's already off. Good. Good. Wait for the APU to come on, and then we will finish the rest. Plane takes a serious adjustment in how you think about it.
Retard.
Tim PE, Tim, thank you very much for 2 years of support. I'm the captain now. No, you're not. Tim, thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. I remember to close the 4-flight window this time. I'm sorry. Okay, there's APU power. So let's go. You on. That's the cross bleeds. Once you get the cross bleeds on, you turn the AP air on. That's the bleed. One of the forward pumps can come on. The start pump can come off. Everything there is fine. Move over here. IRS to nav. We want to turn the logo light, the yaw damper, and then those are the packs right there. Okay. With that done, we can come down here to the FMC, turn the all the way up, turn all the brightnesses up on these. Good. Down here, position in it. Oops, nope. Oh, crap. Position in it. We're at KLIT. Grab you, and that's going to start the alignment. Okay, plugins, Squawk Box, see who's online. We're still just with Memphis, so I'll call Memphis Center up. There's no Little Rock folks on. So C-R-A-F-T. Tim, thank you very much for gifting the subs, man. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. RC Flyer 86 here for 5 months. Racer X 780 here for a month. Eccentric 1 here for a month. A Coat 2 here for a month. And George GA 25 here for a month. Welcome to Beer of the Month Club, guys. Tim, thank you very much for the subs. I appreciate it. Hey, I don't usually do this.
113 Foxtrot is cleared to Dallas.
I definitely do not usually do this, but this is kind of cool, so I'll share this with you guys.
Retard.
American 1612, contact center 135.
So I want to thank you guys. I think we're probably gonna hit that tonight. We're gonna do a emote slot locked up or unlocked here, and it's been kind of a crazy night. So thank you guys in advance. Yeah, happy Friday.
Citation 113 Charlie, correction, citation 113 Foxtrot, your readback's correct.
And we'll I got some emote ideas too to fill that up.
Retard.
It's been a good night, guys. It's been fun. It's been super juvenile, and that's how I love it. I hope we didn't offend anybody tonight. All right, let's call this guy up and get a clearance. Memphis, good evening. Allegiance 717. We're on the ground at Little Rock, but let's get IFR clearance down to Dallas Love, please.
Locked.
Of course.
Allegiance 717, you're cleared to the Dallas Love Airport via radar vectors less than transition than its file. Maintain forward. Expect flight level 280 in 10 minutes. Departures with me, squawk 5630.
I missed the initial altitude. Can you repeat that, please, for Legion 717?
Just a minute. FedEx 765, re-cleared direct Jared and resume normal speed.
I only need the initial altitude.
Back direct, Jared head, resume normal speed, 765.
Just the initial altitude.
And Allegiant 770, initial altitude was 4,000. Expect flight level 280 in 10 minutes.
Okay, clear Dallas Love Airport. Radar vectors less me as filed. 4,000 departure, 280 within 10. Departures with you. Squawk 5630, Legion 717.
Legion 17, relax correct. Can start your discretion. 22 right to your departure runway.
We'll go. Okay, we'll turn him down. Come on down here. Go to route page. All right, Little Rock, and then we're going to DAL, KDAL. Activate that. And then we're not actually doing a departure out of here, so departing and arriving, departing KLIT, 22 right. Yes, of course, IRS. I know the IRS isn't aligned. Good, whatever. Route. So from there, we're going to go Lesme. 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 There we go. And then Dirk. Well, actually, then we'll just go departing and arriving. Arriving Dallas. We are aligned now. What is it? What's Dallas looking like? Let's see what they're. We'll go pull up the digital ATIS here. Yep. Okay. Digital ATIS for KDAL. Juliet's current. Visual approaches, landing, departing, runway 31 left, 31 right. If I look at the plate for that, I imagine we're going to get... I'm going to say 31 right is what we're going to plan for. So we'll plan for the ILS 31 right. Boom. And, whoops, we'll be on the... I did this again. See if it'll let me do this. We're coming in on the Cricket 1. Oh, it will let me do it. Okay. From Dirk. Execute. Legs. Lesme, direct Dirk. Okay, so let's check this real quick. We're gonna bounce this against the arrival. Just make sure everything's in here properly. Dirk, Jet, Terry, and Terry is 280, flight level 270. That's fine. Roni, San Francisco Treat, Kid, Cuban, Finger, Slant, Cricket. And then vectors to Fascia, Daddle, and in from there. Okay, execute that. Good. Let's do people and fuel. So, we actually, that's right, this thing has this down here now. Open doors, open stairs, open all the doors. Sure. Okay. Pounds. No kilograms here. All right, so we want to have 20,896 for fuel. 21,000 we'll call it. Oh, we're gonna have stuff in the center tank too. What? That's a lot of gas. That seems like a lot of gas for this trip, but whatever. We'll go with it. And then our find out what our passengers are. What are our passengers? Maxed out. 100. 100. Yeah, that's pretty close. Actually, we're only 162, so we're 82 up in front. Okay. Takeoff. Yeah. Zero fuel weights 116. So, we need another 5.4 thousand pounds. So let's make this.
Retard.
Oh, here we go. 1400. Okay, so our center of gravity is off. So let's move. We're just trying to find it so we get our center of gravity good. Apparently this isn't going to do it. What? Oh, come on. You killing me, Smalls. No, that's just a zero fuel weight. That's fine. Everything else is good. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at zero fuel weight, Mac. That's fine. And then our trip fuel. I don't know. What's our trip fuel going to be? 6,600? Dude, why are we carrying so much gas? All right, well that puts us within limits, so we're good. Okay, it's our fuel and load and everything else. So start the fuel. Expedite that. I don't want to wait. Expedite that. Expedite that. Great. Okay, so we got people and gas on here now. That's fantastic. Let's get our seatbelt sign on. Where the hell's the seatbelt sign? This overhead panel's so weird. All that stuff. Come on. Okay, let's so it's gonna be a vector departure out of here. Set the glare shield up next. Let's get some. Ooh, hey. Max, thanks for gifting the sub. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. I'm Moranth. Happy Friday. All right. Initial speed we're flying out of here. That's 250 knots. 250. And we're going to probably be out of here heading 220 or so. Vertical speed, we'll set that for 1,500 feet per minute initially. So we'll start that climb. We're going to go up to, what, 4,000 feet initially. So 4. Oh, no. Okay, 4,000 from there. There we go. Push you in. And limit. Take off flex. Flex 45. Okay, so we're going to go with EPR limit on this, which is not lighting up for some damn reason. Oh, I need the flight director on. Turn the flight director on, then we can go EPR limit. Nope. Whatever. Heading select. Vertical speed. Alt select, and that one will come up. That one will come up later. Okay, so that's done. Let's move back down to the FMC. We're going to go to the perf tab. Where the hell's the perf tab at? There we go. Scheduled zero fuel weight. Reserves are 6.2. 2. And sorry, I'm missing all the subs here. Tim, thanks for gifting the sub to Chili Willies. Chili Willies, welcome back to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to both of you guys. Thank you very much for your continued support. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for all your help, all your support tonight, guys. Like that's 350 and that's huge. And Max is now going to give subs to all of his favorite IRL streamers. Max, thanks for gifting the sub to Martini Monsters. Cheers. Oh, we found the landing strip tonight. Yes, we did. Don't you worry about a thing. Thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate your support tonight. Let's get this thing going. 300 on the altitude. Don't care about any of that. Takeoff, outside air temperature, whatever it's set for, 14 Celsius, flex 45. We'll set the V speeds to go. Okay, that's it.
Retard.
Down to Cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I will do that. I want to go right here, please. Thank you, Brittany.
Ground to Cockpit. Tow is driving up.
She's really special. Dr. Disrespect now. Tim, thanks very much, man. Cheers. Oh, yeah, 280. You're right. Thank you. I forgot that we reset that. It wouldn't have mattered, but yeah, it's good to know. Welcome, Dr. Disrespect, to the Beer of the Month Club. Now Moon.
Retard.
Thanks again, Max. Cheers. I feel bad because I'm actually not subscribed to Moon right now. I should re-up his subscription. Like I was saying, I was in Val's stream earlier talking to him, and Max gifted me a sub there, and I was like, I had to ditch. I was spending almost $100 a month on subscriptions.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
So I had to cut back on most of my subs, because between that and Patreon, it was kind of bleeding me a bit. All right. The appropriate voice. That's a good point. It is the appropriate voice for Little Rock. Now Keith is in on the action. Tim, thanks again, buddy. Go eat, man. Thank you very much, man. Have a great night, Tim. Oh yeah, we're on a different aircraft. I should change the title, but it's a lot of work.
Retard.
Title.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Rotate MD-80. I hear they have great tacos. What have I done?
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Let's go ahead and shut off the bleeds. Oh, shut off the packs, I'm sorry. Okay, everything's good. We have plenty of PSIs, which we do. At least 35s. Pumps are on, yada yada. Let's go. Ignition B. Start. Into rotation. Have fun up there. Oh my god, you guys are killing me. Wait for that N2 to come up to about 20%. Euphoric Rager, thanks for gifting the sub. Serious Max, thanks for gifting the sub. Cheers to both of you. People that will never end up in this channel. It would be funny, though. All right, it's 20%. Give her fuel. Setting a new standard for Friday night entertainment. I love it. And Bill, I never said hello to you, by the way. Good evening, man. It's good to see you. Celeste 13, good to see as well. Watch out for the mountains near Little Rock. The Ozarks, right? I know what you're talking about. Okay, that's one good engine. Let's make it two.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Done.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
You left me a little crooked here. That's all right. Well, I guess that's pretty well lined up. Never mind. All right, N2's coming up. Wait for that to hit 20. Give her gas. Close enough. Okay, so while that's coming up, I need my CG. CG is 2. We're going to take off flaps 11. So CG of 2. And flaps 11. Done.
Retard.
Let's line this sucker up here.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
You can't really see the black thing. The black thing is going to line up with the green thing. Then we'll be good to go. Chris Jones, thanks for 15 months of support. Says, hang on. Boy, we were tail heavy. After a fortnight of waiting for the boy to go back to school, it's nice people appreciate some grown-up conversation at last. Chris Jones, thank you very much for 15 months, man. I really do appreciate it. Cheers. Remember me when you're famous. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. All right, so we want flaps 11, arm with speed brakes. Put that on RTO. We can close both the cross bleeds. Overhead panel now. We will turn on the packs. Once again, we can turn off the APU, air conditioning, then off the APU altogether. Turn the igniters off, turn that off. That's good, that's good. Let's go pitot and static. We need hydraulics to come on. Those are over here. And all that's left is the flight recorder and parking brakes, which I have no control over. Parking brakes and rudder travel restricted. So that'll come up here in a second. Okay, let's do flight controls, right rudder, a left rudder, full back, or full right, full back, full forward. Okie dokie.
Air Canada 211, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 22 right, Air Canada 211.
It's funny, there's almost more people in Little Rock than there are in Memphis. Center, good evening. Allegiant 717, Little Rock at the terminal with the weather for taxi. Oh, shoot, I didn't set my squawk.
American 2497, contact Fort Worth Center 135.45. Good night.
CARA.
Thank you so much.
135 47.
Whoops.
Memphis, good evening, German 554 with you.
German Cargo 554, Memphis Center Roger, climb level 350.
Okay, we'll sit here on Juliet, wait for our clearance to our taxi. Soon!
Southwest 2147, radar contact passing 1,500.
Who just took off?
Flight level 260, cleared direct, left me.
Guessing that was Tyon.
260 left me, 2147.
Yeah.
Air Canada 211, fly runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Retard.
Ian, thanks for giving the sub to AJ. AJ, if you're here, buddy, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to both you guys. Much appreciated. Center Legion 717, Terminal Little Rock with the weather for taxi.
Legion 717, runway 22 right, taxi via Mike Foxtrot.
22 right.
Altimeter 2998.
Okay, 22 right, Mike Foxtrot, Legion 717.
Spirit Wings 923, runway 22 line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 22 right, Spirit Wings 923. Memphis, UPS 8070 with you, flight level 330.
UPS 8070, Memphis Center Roger, descend via the Holbrook free arrival.
All right.
Memphis altimeter 2993.
Oh, I didn't do any lights, did I? Yeah, whatever.
Arrival landing north, UPS 8070.
Air Canada 211, clear direct, left me. Climb and maintain flight level 260.
Clear to direct Wesley, 60, Air Canada 211.
Airwings 923 or fly runway heading runway 22 right.
If we leave KLIT too soon, there could be protests.
Listen,
I'm satisfied with my experience in Little Rock. Bill and Hillary treated us well. Little Rock is a nice place to visit, but not to stay. You don't want to linger too long. Once a month, Little Rock gets very stormy. Is that how you got them all? Yeah.
Remember 1135 shot, Tech Forward Center 135.
It'll be our secret.
135, 135.
Now we must go to Love.
17 or make 22 right. Line up away.
Line up away 22 right, Legion 717. Yes, now it's time for Love.
Air Canada 211, just want to confirm your direct left me.
They're left. They're to the right.
Yeah, just crossing this thing now.
Ah, okay, I see it, thanks.
Well, this will be fun. It's a very different plane to fly than the last one that we were in.
I'll maintain for 240 for now.
240.
Come down here. We can go TCAS and weather. Zoom that out a little bit. And there we go. Be able to see Max on there. I think if I come down here and hit this button, yep, I get TCAS there as well. All right.
Southwest 2313.
How do you think it's going to be going into Love?
Good night.
I think there's actually not a lot of traffic on the way in there, so it might not be too bad. A lot of guys left from Love. It's like a lot of guys did Love to Albuquerque.
Southwest 2313, contact Memphis Center 134.65. Good night.
I missed the trim sounds already. Dude, the trim sounds didn't bother me as much as the just the porpoising did. Hopefully he gets that thing fixed. I'm sure he will once the patch is out for sure.
Airwings 923 when able, proceed direct to Dirk.
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 Did you see the Addons for Love today? Not yet. Haven't looked at it. Smart Pirate, good to see, man. Happy Friday.
Allegiant 717, runway 22 right, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 22 right, runway heading, Allegiant 717. Okay, lights.
Southwest 2147.
Camera.
260 is going to be the final into Dallas.
Action. Let's get out of here.
Traffic.
And copy 260.
Engines up, stable. Auto throttle set. Okay, there's power. Oh, I didn't set the V speeds. Oh no. Now we have V speeds. 80 knots. It's always a touch worrying on this plane. V1 rotate. Comes a gear.
Southwest 37 max forward speed racing, please. Southwest 2147 max forward speed.
Max 4-3, Southwest 2147.
I blocked someone. Who's that?
United 1489 with you at flight level 33.
Okay, let's go VNAV.
United 1489, squawk 5.
Okay, let's not go VNAV. 250 on the speed.
5653.
Legion 717, your radar contact. Clear direct Dirk, climb and maintain flight level 28.
Level 280 direct Dirk, Legion 717. Alright, so let's go autopilot on. That would be there. Flight level 280. Get the climb going to 250. 280 on the. Yeah. Push you in. That's set.
Correction, United 1489.
Direct.
Contact.
Dirk.
About here. 43 miles.
Execute that. Go to nav.
Roger.
Okay, let's set ourselves to climb thrust.
Canadian Express 194. Contact Fort Worth Center 135.45.
You can come off. You can come off. You can come off.
134.
Turn you off. Disable you. Oh crap.
135.45.
I'm in flaps.
135.
My flaps up button doesn't work for some damn reason. When I'm moving, when I'm flying, the flaps up button doesn't work. When I'm on the ground, it works fine. Just don't really do me a lot of good. Oh man, look at the vapor trails. Ah, too cool. Huh. Nice. I think that's that particle system at work. No one says my vapor trails are cool. Fair enough. Interesting, because this plane has not been updated.
Canada 211, short vector for spacing, turn left, heading 180.
Alright, so let's zoom this out. I forget, like, would they fix the flight model on this thing, and like it climbs like a rocket now. This plane used to have abysmal performance.
Correction, Southwest 2147, contact forward.
Absolutely horrific performance. And it is much improved now.
13545 for 147.
Seriously. We're climbing at 3,000 feet per minute right now. It's insane. Southwest 2313 seems to have gone Nordo. Do I have X-Plane? I do have X-Plane 1130, yes. Air Fubar, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Little Rock newspapers, January 5th. Airport petitions to change ICAO code. We're done with this crap.
Air Canada 211, turn right. Back
12 arrivals into Dallas, 55 into Fort Worth. Yeah, I think leaving Fort Worth was the right idea. If there's any females in the chat, they're probably gone by now. That's kind of my fear. Like I really hope that we didn't offend anybody tonight. All right, let's get VNAV going. Now it works. We can bring our lights off too. Celise says she's a female, but it's a perv, so that's my scene. Perfect. Cheers. That's actually not like that little fan that you're seeing is part of the intake. Like it like separates the air, clean. It does something. Like that's working as intended actually. Still quite a lot of vapor trails. Yeah, that's supposed to. So that's not actually the fan that you're seeing not spin. Like that's part of the. It's part of the engine. Bird splitter. I like it. Quacka Wombat says his woman thinks we've all lost it. Yeah.
Air Canada 211, 260 is going to be your final tonight for space.
Sorry, repeat for Canada 211, was that 6, slow down?
Dude, the rotate's really good. This is one of the best planes in the sim, for sure. Like, I still dig this thing quite a lot. It's definitely the plane, it's one of the planes, like this and the Jar are the planes that I think that have been like most supported, most well supported over the years. Because this thing was a bit of a mess when it came out, but those guys were dedicated, man. They put a bunch of time and effort into making it not suck. Because when it came out, it was... it had its problems, that's for sure. Inlet guide vanes, part of the fan case. IGV, according to GGhost01. Yeah, and Amtrak Man, how you doing, buddy? Happy Friday. Yeah, so they're apparently they are making a they are going to make a sound pack for this thing too, from what I understand. Which would be awesome. I mean, the more planes that have the sound pack, the better, in my opinion. All right, so we burned off our center tanks. Turn those off. Still doing 2,000 feet per minute. Vapor trails are gone now.
Southwest, correction. Spirit 923, contact 4th 135.459.
I mean, the sounds are pretty good in this thing, I'll be honest. Like, they're certainly not bad.
45, Spirit 923, good night.
Again, they also improved the sound significantly, too, in one of the recent patches.
Canada 211, contact 4th 135.459.
44 Worth, 13545, thank you, we're Canada 211.
See if I can get a screenshot here.
I'm just under, good evening, Blue Street 5345, level 3, flat.
Blue Street 5345, Mount Center, Roger.
There we go, it's a good screenshot. My mouse, lost my mouse. There's my mouse. Okay. A220 would be pretty sweet. You're not going to see those for a while, though. Toasted Donut, happy Friday. I don't know who uses MD-80 still. Probably a lot of foreign carriers would be my guess. Why is everyone on the radio talking through a kazoo? Because we're on VATSIM, man. And that's just how they sound.
Legion 717, contact 4th 135.45.
3545, Legion 717. Have a great night, man. Thanks for your help. I get the feeling Memphis Center did not appreciate us coming, like a train of us coming into that airport.
Southwest 2147, are you able Mach 80 or better?
Yeah, we can do Mach 80 or better, 2147.
Southwest 2147, Mach 80.
I used to have an X-52 Euphoric Rage. Do you have a question about it?
Forward Center, Canada 211, level at 260.
Canada 211, 4 Center, good afternoon. Do you want 260 as the final?
260 is just fine by me, thanks.
Forward Center, Allegiant 7.
Canada 211, Roger, maintain level 260. Air Canada 211, maintain level 260, maintain Mach 79.
79.
Alright, we'll stay at 260, maintain Mach 79 for Canada 211.
Wings 923, maintain Mach 77. Alright, 77, Wings 923.
Forward Center, Legion 717, 213, climbing flight level 280.
Legion 717, Forward Center, Roger.
Planning Mark 74. Should probably tell him that. I'll wait till he asks. I see Max as riding Bob right now. I'm gonna be the one all the way in the back, though. I'm definitely the slowest plane of the bunch here. Between the A3, yeah, we got a 738, two A320s, and then me. All right. Looking for best value with HOTAS joysticks. I'd consider the X56 to be honest. I don't know what the X52 is going for, but the 55, 56, in my opinion, is a good. Well, actually, no. If you want the best thing, you should get the T16000 by Thrustmaster. Unless you want to have a split throttle. If you want to have a split throttle, then you look into the 56, the X56. I would get the T16000M over the X52 though, if you can get away with it. Steve XP level, take a look, man. Thank you. Happy Friday. My dad's a pilot for Air Canada, and he has seen K-Boss controllers get upset. But yeah, like I've been referring the T16000M to everybody. I've used it a few times, and if you're looking for the best budget, like that bundle, you cannot go wrong with it. The only downside is I don't think it has a split throttle, but that's not really a huge issue. Yeah. Like I have an X52. It's a perfectly fine joystick, but I think I don't know. I replaced it, so that'll tell you something right there. I replaced it with an X55. I want the split throttle because I do enough I do enough 2-engine flying and whatnot that it's nice to have that split. But
you're still going faster than everybody else somehow. Must be the PC then. I don't know. Pretty deep.
Damn it, Max. Ian says he loves the 16000M joystick, has it configured for left-handed use since his right hand is navigating to Little Rock. Great. Thanks, Ian.
Canadian Express 194.
Little Harry getting off of me. You guys are killing me. Recently discovered Kennedy Steve. It'd be great to have an event at JFK where he controls everything with his great attitude. Yeah. Did you find that like H267, whatever the YouTube channel is, Bear Aviation? There's a guy who's got an entire channel dedicated to Kennedy Steve.
We're gonna make that the final. Alright, hello, Spirit Wings 923. I just want to confirm, you said 7.7. 7.7 is going to bring us to like 340 indicated. We're at 310 indicated at 7.4. You want to just hang out here? Yeah, Spirit 923.
I didn't hear what Max said.
Present speed for now.
We're on the way to love now. Yep.
Alright, present speed, Spirit Wings 923. And Spirit 923, correct, Cuban, Charlie Uniform Bravo, November.
I completely missed what Max said.
I said Cuban 923.
Saw my comment on P1D's video today. Yeah. That was a fun video to watch.
Anything you'd like.
Got to lure Kennedy Steve to VATSIM one of these days. So there was a Pilot Edge event a couple years ago where they actually had a real world controller come in and control. I know I've mentioned this on stream several times before, but it was before I had started doing any real world flying stuff. So it was like I was super intimidated by the whole thing. It was pretty cool though. X56 is $400. It shouldn't be.
For
$400, you may as well go get the A10 the Warthog by Thrustmaster. Spend a little bit more money, get the best joystick on the market. The day Kennedy Steve controls VATSIM is the day hell freezes over. In Kennedy Steve's mind, he's been controlling VATSIM forever, like for years now. All right, 1,000 to go. We almost made it.
It's hitting the 211 Sanger Mach number.
Between laughing hysterically, the whiskey, and my old age, I'm going to call it a night. See you next Monday, folks. November Papa, have a great night, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Gargoyle 19, how you doing, man? I think Max is trying to match speeds with you. Probably. He's in front of me, though, so it wouldn't do a lot of good.
I'm at
Gargoyle, happy Friday.
Right now.
Oh, I hit it 211, my apologies. Are you able to Mach 8 to 0?
We don't have much left. I can give you probably, yeah, we'll see what we do here.
I can do 794, maybe 795 and a quarter.
Looks like best forward speed is going to be Mach 0.1.
JFK ground is pretty much VATSIM FNO 24/7. It's not. You're not wrong.
Fantastic.
Welcome back, only Boeing.
Blues are better for sequence.
It's been a good night tonight.
11 will maintain Mach
H89SA. Thanks, Ernie. H89SA is the YouTube channel.
Contact forward center 132.2 so
Got to stick around, see the rest of the flight. Yeah, we're only 20 minutes out. Like, we'll be on the ground at 30. We'll be all finished here in another half hour, 40 minutes or so. Found the S56 for 250 on Newegg. Yeah, so 250 is what I would expect the thing to go for. I don't know that I would consider much of an improvement over the T16000 though, which is like 60 or 70 bucks if I recall, maybe 120. Oh, you get the whole package for 150. Okay, there you go. Does that Serby? Does that package come with rudder pedals too?
American 2495.
Gotta love it when pilotage is more serious than IRL. Well, it's a training network, so I can understand why they would do that. You know, they're trying to train you to do it properly, while the real world is a bit, you know, can be a bit more laid back.
So maintain 240, pilot's discretion. I'll head down now.
Roger, Spirit 923, pilot's discretion, descender maintains level 240.
I think it was you, Max. Okay, yeah, so for 150 you get the throttle, the stick, and the rudder pedals. That's, I mean, that's tough to beat.
Our discretion is 240, Spirit Wings 923.
I kind of want to do like a dual joystick setup when for when Star Citizen and whatnot comes out. Because it seems like that's going to be the way to play that game. Capri MK, that's all good, man. Thanks very much. Glad you had a good time tonight. Have a great night. We'll see you later.
Canadian Express.
Here in Australia, the package is 387. Holy cow, man.
132.2 for KLIT.
1 USD and AUD. Oh man, $1.40 right now for you guys. That sucks. Yeah, dude, I feel bad for you guys down in Australia when it comes to like having to like buying stuff. This crap's so expensive out there. I actually cut a diamond off of the pattern because I was following a different plane. The controller had me to after a verbal hand slap. The next slap, the control pointed out the traffic says trying to cut them off this time.
Air Canada 211, maintain your best forward speed for now, please. You can delete the speeds on this.
Alright, Air Canada 211 will keep the best forward speed.
Southwest 2147, contact 47132.2. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, can't stream on Monday too. You are, yeah. Oh yeah, so if you guys didn't hear,
1322.
So there's going to be Monday streams for the entirety of January. Twitch is going to have me on the front page from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening Eastern time. So that's 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. GMT. And yeah, so if everybody wants to show up, like we're going to go live at 5:30 p.m. on Monday evening. Be live probably the usual 3-4 hours. And if you guys all show up, man, we'll see if we get some folks in here, stick around, say hi. You know, maybe we can get some more people interested in the whole flight sim world of here. But yeah, bonus streams. It'll be all airliner stuff for the 4 streams. Monday is going to be, I already know what Monday is. It's going to be the Flight Factor A320. It's going to be LAX to Las Vegas, back to LAX.
Allegiant 717 up on discretion, center maintains level 240.
240 PD, Allegiant 717. All right, our top of descent's not calculated for another 40 miles or so, so we'll just wait for that. Descent. Oh, pitch at 240 though. I'll make sure to remember to hit the button when we start down. We're running stock textures and all that stuff here because you know we're in Texas, but I can tell you that the real Texas is not that much dissimilar from the fake Texas here. Finally got some real contrails.
Center 13242 for Canada 211.
Landing went pretty well, Jack. They the controllers left me high twice, so I ended up being like 8,000 feet, almost directly over top of the field. I ended up switching planes because the trim issue. Like I understand where you're coming from, dude. Don't worry about it. I wish I had realized it was going to happen beforehand. I probably would have just flown the 727, but we'll save the 727 for another night. Somebody mentioned the MD-80. I figured that was an easy one to jump in and do this second flight in. Slightly hairy but smooth. We found Little Rock. Yeah. Was this a porno? Man, you should have been here, Jack. That's how the whole night's been going. Computer flying, good to see it. No ortho for the great state of Texas. I know, man. I should build some out, though. One of these days, maybe I'll get the rest of the U.S. built. I should have told you, but I forgot. It's all good, dude. Don't worry about it. We had a good flight. The plane did very well outside of that. And I would have flown the plane back, honestly, but I just, didn't want to deal with it. But it's not a big deal. It just caught me off guard, and I'm guessing it's caught you off guard too, since it's not the 727. Like, no other plane has had an issue like that.
Center 132 points, dude. Thanks again for your help. I really appreciate it. Give me a nice day.
This guy streaming, or is it the other guy? Oh, okay, must be the next guy. My Texas Orco is broken. Always crashes my sim anywhere in Texas. That sucks. Have to look for a Southwest 727 skin. I'm sure I could find one somewhere. Not gonna fly the Marchetti on the front page. Nah, man. You understand we're gonna do some airliner stuff when we're on the front page. Like, that's one of those where it's like you have to take advantage of that fact to try to pull people in that are not interested in flight simulation. So the only way you're gonna pull people in who aren't already interested in flight simming is to show them airplanes that they fly in the real world. It's the same reason. Okay. I guess we're starting down now. We're coming up on Terry. Terry is... Okay, well, hey, there we go. And it automatically selected 240 as well. I didn't think top of descent was for like another 20 miles, but whatever. We'll let the plane do its thing. Cool. Are we gonna see the Magnite 787? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really heard much. I haven't really heard a lot of positive things about it. I'm gonna reserve judgment until I actually have a chance to see it on somebody's stream. But I'm not anticipating that being something that we end up flying. Also because like I have really no interest in the 787. Kiwiasa, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Zebo is also on the list. Yeah. So the four planes are probably going to be the 320, the Zebo 737. I think we're going to do a flight in this thing, the rotated MD-80, and then we're going to almost certainly finish out with the 747 by who the hell made the 747? Huh. We'll end up at the 747. SSG, that's the one, yeah. So we'll get 4 planes that are pretty recognizable that people have seen, and go from there. 4 planes that I know that I can fly well too. So we're totally whoring ourselves out for that. Trust me. Like I'm stacking the cards in my favor as much as possible, because I have no idea what to expect from it, to be honest. Like I think what's going to happen is a bunch of people are going to log in, see this, and they're just going to move on to the next person. Like, it's not Fortnite, it's not Overwatch, it's not, it's not League of Legends or Dota. So that's what a lot of people are coming to Twitch for anyway. Why no Q400? I like the Q400, but it doesn't really play, like, that particular model doesn't play super well to the audience I'm after. If I was flying in P3D and whatnot, then I'd be more than happy to fire that up and have that displayed. But yeah, I mean, I think I was actually talking to Jack about that today, and the current version of the Q400 is fine, but it certainly leaves something to be desired. All 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 you want to entertain people, fly the 757. Ugh. I don't know if the 757 is going to work. I'm not going to take that chance. What are they updating, Amtrak man? I missed the other one. I know that Jack is updating the Q400. Yes. Yeah, he's live streaming that on his channel. Yes, sir. I come for the memes, the music, not for the planes, but most of the music.
717, you're lucky one tonight. No speed restriction for you. Contact Florida Center 132.2. Thanks for your help so long.
32-2, Legion 717. Have a great night. He says no speed restriction, but it doesn't matter. Keep our 280, it looks like.
United 71, send me the job before arrival, DFW altimeter 3004.
Alright, well, send me the job before arrival.
All pilots check in with position and location on initial contact. I don't know which target you are.
Contact regional approach 125.02.
12502 for Canadian 24, thanks, everything.
Center, Legion 717, flight level 255, descending flight level 240.
Spare wings 923, turn 33, vector control safety.
Unfortunately, I think you might only pull 1,000 or more. I don't think it's going to be that many. Like, a lot of the people you see on the front page are showing like 2 or 3, maybe 400 people. So, it's, like, I think what...
717, Fort Worth Center, good evening. Descend via the Cricket 1 arrival, the One altimeter 3005.
Descend Cricket 1 arrival, Legion 717. Okay, that takes us down to 9,000. Cool. Yeah, so I think that, like, most of the people you see on the front page that aren't like mega huge streamers already, you typically see like in the 200 to 400 range. So that's why I'm thinking, like, I'm assuming that they're going to be comparable size to the normal Monday night stream. Like, we might get 130 to 160. So if the front page broke, you know, 250 or so, I would say, all right, that's about what I expect.
Did you give me 12502 K194?
Thoughts on the SSG CRJ700 coming out? I don't really get too hyped up on planes that are in development.
I'm sorry. Who was that?
When it comes out, I'll fly it, but until it's out, like, I don't really care too much.
Yeah, 2502.
Yeah, and it's been like those get announced ages ago. Like, a lot of these guys all announce these planes pretty early in the development cycle. So
yeah, I get nothing on that.
I'd rather just like my preference, my sort of mantra is that we have a lot of good things to fly and to run right now. Like, let's take advantage of that. You know, tonight I had a problem with an airplane. It's not a big deal that we had a problem with the airplane, but we were immediately able to jump into another high quality product and bring that in for the next leg of the flight. So I don't really get super hyped up about things that are coming down the road or in the pipeline. But that's just me. I mean, I'll fly it when it comes out. I think people skipped over Fortnite and CSGO because everyone is streaming that. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm hoping on. I'm banking on the fact that, like, it's going to be something kind of weird, something kind of unique. So, like, you might get some eyeballs that are like, huh, well, that's cool. Then it's a question of, like, do they stick around or not? I don't think that. I just don't think the whole front page thing is going to drive that much, like, long-term traffic. But I mean, we'll certainly wait and see.
All right, 05 and 113,000 film heading 923.
Part of what makes the channel is you, more so than other planes. I think we'll be able to personality come out more on the Monday streams as well. Yeah, well, that's the hope, man. But the thing, like, you got to have the hook to bring people in, you know? Like, I'm 270 knots, Legion 717. All right, so let's bring ourselves. How do I speed intervene? I need to speed select 270.
Spirit wings 923, reduce speed 250 knots.
250 Spirit wings 920.
There are no other speed or altitude or speed restrictions. So let's just get the. Let's pull the
And Spirit Wings 923, you're
pull the
cleared
crap out.
direct cricket.
Alright, direct cricket now, 923.
So we need to be finger at 9,000 feet at finger. So as long as I keep the banana bar at 9,000 feet on
Spirit
finger,
Wings
I'm
923,
okay.
descend and maintain 10,000.
10,000 Spirit
Okay, we
Wings.
can put that in now.
Air Canada 211, contact regional approach 124.30.
And actually, as we approach 10,000 feet, we need to go to 250 anyway.
Approach 124.30, Canada 211.
9701, contact regional approach 119.87, 1987. 1987, United 701.
Okay, that'll be our next frequency, I think. So let's start getting ready for this. We're gonna have information Juliet.
Legion 717, reduce speed 250 knots.
250 knots, Legion 717. 250, speed breaks out. We have information Juliet, winds are calm. 10 mile visibility, fuel cost 20,000, altimeter 3004. And visual approaches 31 left, 31 right.
At cricket, enjoying the arrival. Resume it, 923, thanks.
So we can nose her up just a touch here. Again, we're aiming for 9,000 at finger.
923, contact regional approach 125. Actually, stand by. It's going to be regional on 124.30, 2430.
Put that in now.
You're heading down to 10 and the 250 speed is fine.
24
Lights out.
About 10 and 250 now, 923 so.
Make sure I'm in. Legion 717 speed.
Say again?
For Legion 717, resume normal speed.
Normal speed, Legion 717. Well. Okay.
Air Canada 211, repeat on that approach brief, please.
It's going to be regional 124.30, 2430, please.
Trying to get 250 knots out of this thing.
30 for Air Canada 211.
Okay, come down here. We're going to go flaps 40. It's 132 knots, so 40/132 plus 5, so 137. So 132 to 137 is going to be our approach speed. I can deal with that. 10,000 feet coming up. Lights are already on.
Spirit Wing 717, contact original approach 124.30, 2430.
2430 at Legion 717. He said Spirit Wings, but I'm pretty sure he meant me. 2430. Regional approach, Legion
2147, flight 220.
Twice.
Vectors, visual approach, runway 31 left.
20, visual approach, 31 left, 2147.
Let's go half on the spoilers. Regional approach, Legion 717, 10,000, descending Cricket 1. We have Juliet.
Legion 717, regional approach. Thanks for Juliet. Expect 31 right. Descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, we'll expect that at Legion 717.
And Legion 717 actually expect runway 31 left.
Yeah, we'll expect that now. One left. Yeah, we'll leave half the speed brakes in still, going down to 5,000 feet. I give them 1,500 feet per minute. It's a pretty standard rate. Leave those in for now.
That was 2147. The field at your 1 to 2 o'clock in 13 miles. Report inside.
So he's going to probably hand us off the tower, it seems.
And 2147 has field in sight.
So
2147
love.
cleared visual approach from like 31 left. Maintain 170 knots or greater till joining the final.
There is no tower controller on. Okay. Oh, no, there is. DAL tower, 1 tower. So 23.7 will be our tower frequency. We can get that ready to go. 23.7.
Spirit Wings 923, descend and maintain 7,000.
Casey Flyer, how you doing, man?
7,000, Spirit Wings 923.
Allegiant Spirit 717, yeah. Why not VATSIM? Nah, we're not doing VATSIM. We're on VATSIM tonight, but we'll be on Pilot Edge for the front page stuff. My immersion. Allegiant doesn't fly MD-80s anymore. They probably don't go to Love Field either, do they? Hoping somebody does an ARJ 140 series. Cool aircraft. Yeah, a good 140 would be neat in the sim. I think Dan Clow has done one in the past and was, I think, still working on his NX plane.
At 7,000 all the way back to 190 on the speed, Spirit Wings 923.
But who knows when we'll see that.
Out of the 211 reaching 5,000, maintain 210 knots.
God damn, those guys are still right on top of each other. 211 and 923. They're like right there. Just gonna keep cranking my speed.
Spirit Wings 923 to send a maintain. Actually, maintain 7,000. You can start slowing back.
Alright, let's start slowing now. You got it. 923.
Going a little fast, but that's okay. Get ready to activate slow mode. Nah, we don't need slow mode. I'm ready to see a whole bunch of people get banned potentially. Like that's the only thing I'm afraid of. You're gonna get a lot of idiots coming in here. Wish I had the nerve for Pilot Edge. It's not that bad once you get going. But yeah, I understand. I was super nervous my first couple times. Like I didn't even use my trial. I was too afraid to log in and use it. And then my first time on Pilot Edge, like actually flying, I got written up. Come down here. Let's see, we're gonna be on heading 193.
Air Canada 211, reduce speed to 10, then descend and maintain for 3,000.
Okay, 193.
We'll reduce speed to 210 to maintain 3,000.
And then come down here. We're gonna go departing and arriving.
211, reduce speed to 190, then descend 3,000.
DAL 31 left now.
190.
Plan for that.
211, 190 on the speed.
Let's go direct.
9er on the speed for Air Canada to maintain 3,000.
Miles. None of this matters because we're in heading mode now.
To maintain 5,000.
I'm gonna tune up the we're gonna tune up the ILS just as a backup. So instrument approach ILS runway 31 left. 111.1.
923 traffic 2 o'clock 8 miles. A westbound 737
and a course of 313.
5,000.
We're looking at 923.
Shoot. Good. Change you to. Should leave it on map for now. I don't have to change it over just yet. So we're inside a Bravo. We're not under a Bravo. That's fine. So we can just keep the speed up so he tells us anything different.
We got the 73 in sight, 923.
We'll start looking out for the field, looking out for traffic.
923, follow the 737, clear to visual approach.
They're going to be over here somewhere. I think that's probably Love right there.
I follow 73, clear the visual, 31 left now. Spirit Wings 923.
5 years, says Jack. I'm guessing this for the Q4.
Or greater till joining.
It's crazy. Like the Q400, man. I was actually talking to Jack about this earlier today. It's insane how well the videos for the Q400 do.
The 211.
Like the last time I flew the Q4, I think it was about 2 months ago, and it's like the 3rd or 4th best performing live stream in the last 6 months. Like it's just insane how well that thing does.
77, reduce speed to 190.
Speed 190, Legion 717. 190 on the speed.
Wings 923, looks like the traffic in front of you is disconnected. Do you have the field in sight now? It's at your...
Oh, no.
...in 15 miles.
Oh.
Yes, sir, we got the airport in sight, sir. 923.
Did your sim crash? There was somebody here in the, somebody here in the, in the stream, right?
31 left, contact tower 123.7 out Bella Vista.
Can you crash for the lols? Yeah, we're going to get some of that, that's for sure.
Air Canada 211, turn right, heading 260.
Go ahead and plug the Q4, I won't.
We're to 260, Canada.
It's all good, Jack. I like the Q400, man. It's fun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh no, we're coming back 190. Okay, I'm like, speed's all buggered up.
Traffic 3 o'clock, 5 miles.
Flaps 15, so we don't have that nose sitting quite so high.
3,600.
Traffic in sight. 211.
Air Canada 211, follow the A320, cleared visual approach, runway 31 left.
Follow the A20, cleared for 31 left, Air Canada 211.
Legion 717, traffic 12 to 1 o'clock in 10 miles and A320 at 3,000.
Okay, we're looking for the traffic, Legion 717. Got him on TCAS here.
Legion 717, roger, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, Legion 717. Not sure how we end up on 6 there, but that's fine. Push you in, vertical speed. Down. I hate spotting traffic. It sucks in the real world, too.
Hey, approach is 923. We got no love on 23-7.
Airways 923, sorry about that. I guess my tower controller disconnected on me. You get this with me for longer then. Runway 31 left, clear to land com.
You still show online.
Alright, go land 31 left, no problem. Thanks, 923.
Legion 717, traffic is now at your 12 to 1 o'clock in 6 miles northeast, correction, northwestbound A320 at 3,000.
Okay, we're still looking for him. Legion 717. Coming up on 4 selected.
Legion 717, roger. Fly heading 220.
Heading 220, Legion 717.
Air Canada 211, runway.
That's got to be him there on TCAS.
Number 2, fall 320, final.
31 left, clear to land, following the A320.
There he is. Legion 717 has traffic in sight. Barely see him.
Legion 717, follow the A320, cleared visual approach, runway 31 left.
Cleared visual approach 31 left behind the traffic, Legion 717. What's the field elevation here? 47, okay. Alright, my airplane.
Autopilot.
Legion 717, runway 31 left, clear to land, number 3. You're following that A320, 6 miles in trail.
Clear to land number 3.
Traffic.
Clear to land number 3, A3, or cleared to land, 31 left, number 3, Legion 717. Jesus Christ.
Original approach Delta 1881, 9,000, sorry, with information 0.
This plane makes all the noises that I mock
1881, regional approach, hello.
and like make fun of.
The visual approach,
So every time I hear them, I get all kind of freaked out.
5,000 visual 31 left, Delta 1881.
All right, lost the traffic.
Regional
That's
approach
fine.
Southwest 1823, 9,000, signal to kilo.
Southwest 1823.
Oh, wow, hey, look at that.
Jaggery, no to kilo. You can expect 31 left, descend and maintain 5,000.
Altitude.
3 left 5,000, so 1823.
American, so it's 71, whiskey,
Okay, there's a glide slope.
I'm sorry, who's checking in?
American, 1271, currently passing through, fully 5 feet.
American 1271, regional approach, you can expect the visual approach, runway 35 right.
I lost my traffic.
Expecting visual 35 right for 1271. Thank you.
It's okay though. On the glide slope coming in.
Gear wings 923.
Let's go gear down.
You can contact ground.
Once the gear's down, we can arm to speed brake.
Good night.
0.75, 923.
That's good. Auto brake is set.
Air Canada 211, I know you're just over the final now. You don't have to do it now, but just monitor the tower frequency. Actually, disregard. Air Canada 211, when you exit, ground 0.75. Good night.
I'll head over to ground 0.75.
Let's pull
Legion
power back.
17, the tower just gets back up. Monitor them 123.7.
Okay, we'll monitor tower, Legion 717. Thanks for your help. Have a great night. Okay, flaps full. Okay, gear down 3 green, flaps down indicated, speed's coming back, lights are set, runways in sight, clearance received. We're monitoring the tower. A little on the high side, I can fix that. Thought I heard a baby crying. That would be most unfortunate. Oops. Leave that. Okay, feeling good.
1,000.
Checked. Landing traffic is clear of the runway. Also checked.
$400. $300. $200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Oh, the verse there, the verse came out. Okay, verse is out, decel. I'm gonna brake pretty hard on this one because I used a little more than I wanted to. The next one. This plane's really weird to land. Like, just because you always come in at such a high alpha there. I always end up coming in high on this thing. And then I'm diving, like I feel like I'm diving to get down to the runway. You in. Off. Tower, Legion 717 is clear. Charlie 6.
Legion 717, contact ground point 65.
Over to ground, Legion 717. We'll see it. Ground point 75. 21. This is probably the guy we tried to call earlier. He's like, who the hell are you? Why are you calling me? Ground Legion 717. We're clear Charlie 6 for the terminal, please.
Legion 717, welcome to Dallas Love. Taxi via Charlie. Make a right on Charlie all the way to the ramp.
Charlie to the ramp, Legion 717. Have a great night. Okay. All right, well, that was fun. Hey, Allegiant landing is not the thing you got to worry about. Does Allegiant take off? Okay. We're certainly not worried about them landing. That's inevitable. MD-80 was another good plane to work on. So are you a mechanic, G-Ghost, then? Did not know that. Yeti Fit, welcome aboard. Good to see you. It's all about getting in the air, that's right. We all just trying to get high, right? No, actually not. Some people are, and that's totally fine. I have no issue with that.
Retard, retard, retard.
Nate Bry, thank you very much for your support, man. Welcome to Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you. Appreciate it. Denver Vermont, good to see you. Been here all night, haven't seen you. Did you say hello? Happy Friday, man. Good to see you. I'm sorry if I missed you. Chat's been moving pretty good tonight, so that's my excuse. That was a good time tonight, yeah. Bob, you hanging out for a bit, or are you taking off? I'll be in the old Secret Syrup Lounge here in a few. Do I have a list of all the mods and add-ons used? I don't actually. I don't really run that much though. Here's my plugins menu. If you want to clip that, take a screenshot, whatever you got for it. Outside of that, it's pretty much just a bunch of payware aircraft. Pretty much too many to list. Closing in 30 minutes. Just in time. All right. Let's disconnect from the old VATSIM. We'll go watch that replay and we'll call it a night. Who's streaming tonight, by the way? Anybody? All right. See that high, like that super high angle that you come in at is what makes this one tough. I don't know if that's like realistic or what. I think it actually is pretty realistic. They come in like that. Big swept back wings. Just you're like your sight picture gets so weird. I kissed it pretty good though. And then I forgot to bring the reversers out, or didn't bring the reversers out, I should say. Tower location, but this is fine. Let's turn that down a touch. It looks so majestic coming in. I don't even think I bounced it. Did I? Oh, a little bit of a bounce. It wasn't too bad though. I don't think it was even enough to constitute 2 landings. Oh yeah. Trick is you got to keep a little bit of power in. Oh god. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I just VATSIM. You have to keep a touch of power in. Otherwise, this thing just drops like a rock. I'll take it though. That was definitely better than my 732 landing. One more. cool with the shadow coming in like that. Yeah.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, yeah. I will take that. And then I almost went around because I forgot to pull the reversers out. All right. Well, that was fun, guys. Matabat, good to see you. King of the North, good to see you. Happy Friday. Anybody else we miss here? We got them all. I think we got them all. Man, that was a good night tonight, guys. Seriously, thanks to everybody for the subs and the bits and all that stuff. I really appreciate it. But thanks for just showing up. It was a good night. I had tons of laughs. Like, I'm so happy that we ran with the stupid, corny dad joke around the Little Rock. Yeah, so we're gonna be back on Monday. We'll be back Monday at 5. We'll be live at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, and all the festivities. We're gonna pretty much be going for what am I looking for here? But 6 o'clock we want to be going. Like 6 o'clock we want to be pretty much in the air. So it's gonna be quicker than normal. Put it that way. Oh my gosh, Dane Flats is streaming. I can't host Dane. Like, there's no way I can host him because he's pretty crude. But if you guys never seen Dane Flats, do yourself a favor. Go say hi to Dane, and we'll go from there. Guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Air Footballer, thank you very much for the bits, my friend. Thank you all for. Lisa KLIT appreciates you. Have a great night, folks. Cheers. We will see you Monday. We'll see you Monday or Friday, whenever we see you again. Enjoy your weekends. Weekend. I guess you only get one weekend.